welcome in. Welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast Live, Wednesday night edition. What's going on, everybody? We got some pretty solid topics here for you tonight. And, we're going to do what we do, man. We're going to kick this sports talk. Snee, you got what you need. What's good, my man?
What up, bro? Good to be here.
No doubt. Good to have you here. So Transformer will be in momentarily. He's literally taking care of some business right now. So before he comes in, you know what we're going to do. You know how we started off. We will shout out the channel members and we'll get a spiel, and then we will come back and get into the quick hits. So too easy, right? So first, of course, Coach T, formerly known as Laker Nation, first member of the channel. Appreciate you, bro. It's not that serious. What's good? Chief Sid Bubba, always shout out to you. Appreciate you. Everything you've done for this country, everything you do for this channel. Shout out to the boys from Annapolis. Baltimore Bruce, what's good? Steve, king of the chat. Nino, Sneed got what you need, of course. Freaky contributor with the most. And Micah, New York City stand up. What up? All right. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hit the spiel, and then we are going to start rocking and rolling with the quick hits. Let's go. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast. We should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us a like, leave us a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. Make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the content we're delivering you, make sure you hit that join button. There's going to be exclusive content here just for you. What up? What's good, Big Sarge? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get started with the quick hit. Sneed, let's go.
All right, man. LeBron James recently made some comments about the Lakers. I think he was responding or replying to questions post-game, kind of like interviews. And it was after the loss to the Thunder. The OKC Thunder were without their MVP and NBA Finals MVP, SGA. He's out, right? Which is a huge piece of what they do offensively. He's a point of attack defender. He's their leader. He's the engine of that vehicle, right? That's a game that the Lakers should have had, or could have had, right? Let's just frame it that way. Could have had. They lost, and the way they lost was interesting. Neither Chet Holmgren nor J-Dub did anything particularly special. Neither of them had a breakout game. Guys like Isaiah Joe had a big game. You know, you had some supplemental pieces, some of the role guys play good basketball. He was asked about comparing the Lakers to the OKC Thunder. The Thunder are a championship team. How do the Lakers compare? And I think what it's about is like, where do the Lakers have to get to become more like that? And LeBron kind of soured on it, and he was, basically saying that the Lakers ain't shit. They're a championship team. They've got better. Talk about the energy, the intensity of the play. Me and you just got done talking about LeBron, about the message and the messenger. Did you know that LeBron has like one of the lowest defensive distances traveled in the NBA, like in terms of covering space and defending?
Sure.
My point is this: LeBron, you're shitting on your teammates, whether you like to admit it or you're not, which is not good leadership in your current role on the team. This is not 2016 LeBron. LeBron could have gotten away with it in 2016. Where he was the best player in basketball, right? Where he was the best player on his team. He's not that right now. He's had lulls through the season where he's played poorly. Bruce, he had 15 turnovers in 2 games.
Yeah, it's tough.
You can't tell people how to play when you turn the ball over 15 times in 2 games. But I know we should not evaluate basketball. LeBron is above that. We can't evaluate a player and how they've been playing. We can't do that. How dare ye take him to the stake for trying to talk hoops? Anyways, 18 or 20 turnovers in 3 games. You can't talk about stuff like that when your team has chances to win games. Build them up, boost your teammates, present it in a way where it's like, we have things we need to improve.
Yeah,
The Thunder are a great example of where we aspire to be.
right.
You're playing with house money. Nobody has expectations, right? Luka's out with injury. Austin Reeves is just getting back. Ayton is here sometimes, gone other times in terms of engagement. Why can't you do that? We saw what JJ Redick did back in January when he shit on his team, and it totally backfired in the media. Why take this route is what I'm saying. I think a gross miscalculation of how he looks in terms of the perception. LeBron has been playing poorly. That's not the right message to send. He should have criticized himself and made himself look like more of a leader instead of downing his teammates. And that didn't look good, and I don't think it's going to wear well in the media.
So check this out. This is going to surprise you coming from me. I appreciate how you presented that, and it makes a lot of sense. I don't completely disagree. However, 2 things can be true, and I'm looking at this and I'm saying I actually didn't have too big a problem with what LeBron said. He said, we're not a championship team. They are. And to Young Disciples' credit, he did say we. He didn't say, oh, these guys over here aren't playing well. I really don't. I know. I understand he said we. I'm giving him credit, Young Disciple. So what I'm saying is I don't have an issue with him saying that we're not a championship team. They are. Now, could he have made it sound a little nicer, soften the blow, soften the landing, whatever you want to call it? Said, like you said, this is a team that they're the world champions. I've been there. I know what it takes to get there. And right now, I need to do a better job, leading these guys. Perhaps he could have said, where they are is where we aspire to be, et cetera, right? I get it. But I really don't have a huge problem with what he said. And also, I totally get you on the defensive distance covered. True indeed. But I'm going to say something again that's going to shock you. The guy's 41. I don't expect him to be out there locking up. I don't. But at the same time, a lot of people also feel like if you're out there and you can't compete to the level commensurate with who you are and what you've always done, then go ahead and step away. So it's tough. I do get that he's 41 and he simply physically cannot do it the way he used to. But at the same time, if you can't do it the way you used to, that tells you it's time. So I see both sides of it.
I also think there are players on the Lakers who have overachieved and done more than enough. Like, for example, I think Jake LaRavia has done more than enough.
I knew you were going to go there.
I think Rui Hachimura sometimes does more than what's expected as a role player. I think Austin Reeves is incredible. He didn't have a great game last game, but in limited time since he's been back, there have been stretches where he's carried offensively and the Lakers couldn't get buckets. LeBron's got 0 for 4 3-point games in this stretch where they've been playing poorly and losing games they have chances to win. I'm just saying, if you were playing better, this would fall better.
Right. No
but
doubt.
He's been playing poorly.
Right. So before we move on from this quick hit, I'm going to just respond to Young Disciple real quick. And, I'm not going to speak for Sneed, but I'll say how I interpreted his commentary when he says, you're all criticizing for being honest and you're all criticizing for being passive-aggressive. Sneed can't hide his hate. Sneed and I have had a lot of good sports talks and such. I don't see Sneed as a hateful dude. He's pretty objective. But it's so amazing to me that, in modern discourse, especially sports, if you don't glaze, you hate somebody. Like, there's some room in between the two. It's not glazing or hating. Like, there's a lot of room in between the two. That's one. Second, why is it that LeBron can't be both? Yeah, he was honest, and it wasn't a terrible thing he said.
Oh, I didn't say he lied. I didn't. Right. Hold on. I didn't say he lied.
No,
I didn't say he was being untruthful.
Right. He just could have softened the landing. It's the way he said it. So I get it. And then honest, and then also Young Disciple. Yes, he's very passive aggressive. That's just a fact. It is what it is. So 2 things can be true. So I don't understand you know, it's like you don't want anyone to say anything about LeBron if it's not worship. Like, come on, man. What are we doing here? All right. So I'll go to my quick hit, but before we do that, let's welcome in my guy, the Transformer. What's good, brother?
What's going on, man?
What up, Transformer? What up, man?
Sneed got what you need, man. I missed you, brother.
We
Bruce, I miss you too.
Like,
but
man, what's going on, man?
I talk to you too often, so I can't miss you. I can't miss you.
Yeah, for us, it's been like a week. You know what I mean? It's just, it was
y'all should have heard this crazy call me and this dude had. Was that last night or the night before?
No, I think that was last night. So, long story short, guys, just know we live in a different time. We live in a different era that Michael Jordan wouldn't survive in.
He would not.
He wouldn't survive in. He would not. Perhaps one day we will talk about that topic, but for now, we're just going to keep it PG, keep it PG-13.
Yes.
That Jordan wouldn't survive in this era of what we
yes.
want to discuss. Perhaps some of that needs to be saved for a Patreon, but you know, a conversation was had. And Bruce, and it made Bruce think a different way. And Bruce didn't like the way he was thinking at all anymore.
No, I didn't. He ruined Air Jordan for me. I'll just
he ruined it. He was like, I can't look at him the same no more, man.
Okay. Well,
how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
What up, Transformer? What up?
Man, thank you.
Good.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead with my quick hit here, right? So, shout out Edward in the chat. My guy Edward sends me like a post, I think a X post, and it's basically okay, I can't remember, but anyway, Edward and I, we were always going back and forth. We got into it as usual.
Go figure.
Because he's talking about how he sends me the post saying how Embiid has not played against Jokic in Denver since 2019. So I'm like, okay.
Does the where matter?
Okay.
Oh, my bad. You finished. My bad.
And that was my question. Does the where matter? But the funny thing is, when I pointed out to Edward that LeBron ducked Giannis and did not play against him for 3 whole years, I was moving the goalposts, and I didn't want to answer the question. But what I was trying to do was demonstrate that it's funny how when people like a certain player, you know, they can do no wrong, and whatever they like is cool. Whatever they do is cool. But when it's another player, it's a big deal. And I was like, yo, that's kind of crazy. So, you know, back to the original point of my quick hit, and this is really quick. I don't know if I've said this on the show before. If I'm Jokic and I'm saying, okay, I get Embiid twice a year and we are battling for big man supremacy in the NBA, and I know he's not going to play me in my house, I better be ready to kill him when I go to his. Shouldn't that be the attitude?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I mean,
because the where truly doesn't matter.
If
the courts are the same length,
right? The
goal is the same height. Right. The rim is the same size. Correct. That ball is the same standard. Mm-hmm. The team is the same team. Mm-hmm. The fans change how my outcome is supposed to come? No. If you're on the floor and we're playing, I'm dominating you.
But wouldn't it have more meaning to do it on their floor where they're hosting in
absolutely.
front of their people?
I would cook you on your floor.
Right.
Like
extra.
For example, Kobe.
Yeah.
We'll throw Kobe in here.
Mm-hmm.
When he goes on the road, that's when I'm busting your ass the most.
Yeah, I want to give you the business in front of your crowd.
Yes, Madison Square Garden. Why do you think people come and they show out in Madison Square Garden? They know what time it is. Exactly. So if you want to beat me and you want to show your reign of supremacy, beat my ass on my home court and make me shut up.
That's right. So I just okay. So I'm not the only one who sees it that way. No. But you know, certain cats, you know, have strange things to say, and they talk about how people duck people, and you know they don't play them in certain places. Meanwhile, one of the guys they love ducks people for years on end. You know, this year was the first time in 3 years that LeBron played against Giannis, but that's okay though.
And now apparently he's ducking Wembanyama. So
That's what they said. So I don't know.
I saw a little report and I'm like, okay.
I'm not even counting any of that, Transformer. I'm just wondering why it's not a problem when, LeBron does it, but when Jokic, when Embiid allegedly does it, so you don't have to play Jokic in Denver.
Yeah.
It's the end of the world. I was just trying to figure out how that works. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
YD, we didn't ask what LeBron's record is again. What does that have to do with? You totally missed the point of that whole thing. Listen, between you and Edward, can y'all please? I have a degree in journalism. I can write some good stuff. Can y'all please help me get a job on the LeBron PR team, please? Between the two of y'all, I know you can help me.
There's payroll spots at Clutch. Stop.
And playing. Again, I like LeBron.
Yes, I know.
I don't love him. just don't love him.
YD, I'm not.
I like you, dude.
I'm not saying he's
You used to.
I wasn't gonna say it, Steve. I wasn't gonna say it. I don't love him like you do, man.
I'm gonna take it any further. But Edward, nah, you tried, but nah. All right. You got a quick kick, Transformer?
Honestly, Sneed couldn't have took his video off at a better point, at a better time. My conversation was going to be about James Harden in Cleveland.
Nice. Let's hear this.
Yeah, I mean, James Harden so far, 22.5 points per game, shooting 46% from three, 7.5 assists. He's averaging a block a half in 2 games, meaning he probably has 3 total blocks. But
so you're saying that James Harden averages more blocks than Jokic does?
Oh, does he?
Half a foot shorter? What?
Oh my gosh! That means he's playing a little what they call it defense, bros.
Low and behold.
Think he's playing a little deep.
Yasmin.
Shout out to Yasmin.
How you doing?
But yeah, man. So far, I mean, it looks like the Cleveland James Harden thing is working. It's still a work in progress, but liking what I see, they played the Nuggets just 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. And James Harden played relatively well. The first game was kind of shaky, and I know Steve was kind of getting pissed off about the game, but James Harden had a miraculous fourth quarter. I believe he scored 15 in that fourth quarter, putting that game away and sealing victory over the Sacramento Queens. But so far, I mean, it's looking like this is a good move for him. I'm definitely going to be curious on the journey that James Harden is going to have. I just hope that he doesn't get to that meltdown point that he always gets to, right? It's just always
I was just thinking
that meltdown, whether it's in the postseason or it's next season where he's just like, I don't want to be here anymore. Who's the best
teammate he's ever had?
Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant or Kawhi Leonard. I'll take Kawhi Leonard too. Kawhi Leonard,
that's kind of what I'm saying is
that Kawhi Leonard.
The point of their career matters. Like, what version matters?
He had both Kevin Durants. He had baby Kevin Durant, and he had a prime Kevin Durant in Brooklyn. He had a Kyrie Irving, a prime Kyrie Irving. He's had a somewhat dwindling prime of a Kawhi Leonard.
Did he have MVP Embiid, or was that prior?
That was MVP Embiid. Yeah, that was MVP. So
my point is he's had great running mates.
Great.
So there hasn't been excuses.
Elite running mates. I mean, you give me a Kevin Durant in his prime. You give me a Embiid in his prime. You give me a Kyrie Irving in his prime. Oh, I'm making some deep runs.
Watch this, Transformer. Watch this. Donovan Mitchell was top 5 in MVP votes last year.
Yes,
correct.
He's probably the best shooting guard in the league. If we're just talking straight 2 guard, it's him and Edwards. That's it. That's where the conversation is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shea is a point guard, so I'll see where you're going, bro.
Yeah. Okay, you can throw Shea in there too, combo guards and stuff like that. It's fine.
But yeah, we get your point.
We know where we're at, though, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about Mobley, who was the DPOY. We're talking about Jarrett Allen.
Yeah.
You see what he's capable of playing next to him.
Correct.
Talent everywhere he's going.
There's talent. Brooklyn, there was talent.
More talent next year.
Talent. Clippers, talent.
Bro, we can't kick off the host. We can't do that, can we? Can we silence the host?
Actually, I can. I think I have that.
He does that one more time, bro. We got problems, bro.
I think I do have that ability to silence him.
Hit the mute button on the next one.
Never needed it, but
Bruce, don't fall out of line, Bruce. Don't do it.
You just mad because you know what's coming.
He's going to Boston, bro.
That's not happening.
Yes. Giannis to LA and LeBron to Boston. Yes.
I will look. I will not do any more NBA shows on this channel.
I will be here for you. I will be here for you, Sir Bruce.
I want nothing to do.
Yeah, so James Harden has incredible running mates every stop he's been to from day one.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Hall of Fame talent, bro.
Right. He hasn't been on a bad team yet.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
And coaches that have given him everything he wanted.
Correct.
And no accountability everywhere he's gone.
Yeah.
He just leaves.
Yeah.
He told Blake Clippers, I'm out of here. Please help me out. They were like, all right, well.
I'd have been like, no, but then I guess he'd have put on the fat suit. So,
Yeah. That was crazy in Houston.
He did that, bro.
Crazy time in Houston.
Definitely put the fat suit on. Arrives in Brooklyn and like instantly back to like MVP.
20 pounds lighter.
Instantly.
20 pounds lighter.
Get the jab before the jab was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah. But that was my quick hit, man. James Harden in Cleveland.
That was a good quick hit, man. I like that. That was a good quick hit. All right, y'all. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's get to these main topics, and we gotta get the people what they've been waiting for, because Transformer neglected us on Super Sunday. He ain't had time to come rock with us even on a quick post-game recap.
And that's a damn shame, by the way. Damn shame.
The people want to hear what the Transformer has to say.
And he didn't even tell us. We had no idea.
No, I told Bruce. I know. I'm about to say, whoa.
Bruce always forgets, bro. We just blame it on that.
Bruce wasn't going to be here.
Bruce probably came on. Transformer ain't responding. He ain't answering.
No. This time I remembered.
I was full of Jameson, and this show wouldn't have been well. It wouldn't have been well. No, it wouldn't have been well at all. It would have been some curse words. It would have been some F-bombs. It would have been X-rated. And I've been like, you know what, Bruce, I'm sorry, but you wanted to have a show while I was full of Jameson, so that's not a good look. No, man. So Super Bowl Sunday, man.
Yeah.
What a great game.
I thought so.
What a great show.
It was boring.
It's boring because their team didn't make it. Let's start there.
I guess so.
This whole notion, I'm just going to address that little quick bit that you had there, Bruce. Fans of football, whether it's a Patriot fan or Washington Commander fan, just because your team doesn't make it, or the team that you don't want to be there, that has nothing to do with the quality of the game. Those two teams fought and clawed their way through a regular season of 17 games, 3 teams in the postseason, to get to the Super Bowl. So regardless on who played in that Super Bowl, you could have put whomever. You wanted the Rams to be there. You think the Broncos should have been there. You think the Ravens should have been there. That doesn't matter. The Patriots earned their way to that Super Bowl. Now, it's quite often, and we've seen this quite often, that Super Bowls can have mismatches. And that's okay. That's going to happen. They don't play in the same conference. That's why there's a NFC, there's an AFC. But just because the team that you didn't like didn't make, that the team that you liked didn't make it over the teams that you saw, that doesn't dispel the quality of the game. So let's stop this notion that the Super Bowl was not boring. It was a great defensive slugfest in that first half. It was a great defensive
for the first 3 quarters, actually.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, absolutely, Sneed. So what I saw in that game, man, both teams brought pressure early. A lot of blitzing, a lot of disguised blitzing coming from the boundary side, coming from the open field side. It was a lot of blitzing, and what I saw was a chess match between coaches who believed in their quarterback the most at the time.
Right.
That was the chess match. I think both teams were playing in the sense of whoever turns the ball over first, we're going to have the advantage. And obviously for the New England Patriots, it didn't work out quite well because Seattle shut out everything that the Patriots had coming. To me, they played a little conservative. They were trying to establish the short game and trying to get the ball out quick, and Seattle was just having none of that. They were just having none of that. Disguising blitzes very, very well. But then you also look at the other side. the Patriots defense had that bend but don't break mentality when it came to Seattle, and they could have gotten the end zone a whole lot sooner than they did, but red zone stopped it. I believe the ball was at the 30-yard line, stopped it. Like, hey, let's hold them 3 points, and we're going to go in this second half with a game. It was 9-zip. That's a touchdown can change the entirety of the game, right? But then in that second half, I mean, that early success of Drake May, it definitely hit his nose. It hit his nose real hard against that Seattle defense, because what was his name? Will Campbell? I think it's Will Campbell.
Oh, he was getting up.
You talking about the left tackle?
Boy,
beat like a drum.
Yeah.
That man.
SEC, just so everyone knows.
Bro, but that was most of the time it was just the down lineman rush.
Just him. It was him.
He got beat like a drum.
I'm talking no matter. It probably could have been me on that left side. And I was getting past Will Campbell to get Drake May. Like, it was just an awful performance by Will Campbell, man. And I have a lot of Patriot fans, man. Shout out my boy Ambrose. Jared Ambrose, man. He had a missing sign for Will Campbell. he had a mock draft that he put on Facebook, and they were all tackles.
Oh my God.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth,
first 7 picks.
All tackles. It's like, we gotta find a replacement for this kid, man, because he got obliterated.
He wasn't there after the game for any type of questions.
Would you? He wasn't there during the game. So
he left. Yeah, he was like, "No, I'm not."
He wasn't.
He wasn't there during the game.
Yo,
so,
but you're right.
He probably had the mentality, man. They're not gonna ask me no questions because I didn't even show up. But no, man, it was a great defensive slugfest that I thoroughly enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed the 9-zip. I was heavily invested. It was in that fourth quarter where it turned into a borderline shootout. I mean, even though the game was over, but you saw a little bit more flashing from the offensive side.
Their hands were forced, right?
Exactly.
So I had to take shots down the field.
Exactly. And Zach Hollins, I mean, the kid called his own number. I loved it. That back-to-back drive, back-to-back plays where he just threw his hand up like, bro, just throw it. Just throw it, bro. I'm gonna get it. Just throw it. I'm gonna get it. And I think that should build trust in Drake May, and coach and Mike Vrabel, who is coach of the year, by the way. Should allow Drake May to have that ability. Like, hey man, if I'm feeling it, bro, just let me do it. Just let me go out there and make a throw. All right. What's the worst that can happen? Another interception.
Though, because it's so funny because the whole I'm seeing ghost thing with Sam Darnold. That's what Drake May was seeing in this game. You could see he was rattled early.
Absolutely.
Early and often he was rattled. And you could, he even at times where he had a few seconds, he was scared to pull the trigger. Like
had the pressure subsided, maybe he would have found his footing.
Maybe so,
but it never really stopped.
It never did. No.
When you're getting paused, when you're getting touched that much, Bruce,
right. For
you're
sure.
just like, yo. No, like, yo, what's gonna happen? Like, as soon as I hike the ball within a second and a half, I got a defensive lineman in my face. You know what I mean? So that kind of like, in the second half, you're kind of like, golly, man, like I can't trust Will Campbell. I gotta look left every time I'm snapping the ball when that's my blind side. The play's on the right side. So now we have to move everybody. So now the offense becomes predictable for Seattle. Oh, we're blitzing that left side. Okay, cool. He's going to have to watch his left side. Everything on the right is obsolete.
So this is where also Josh Daniel got out-coached, man, because he's one of the best OCs maybe in history in terms of what he's been able to do through all these years without having the quote-unquote elite talent. But here he was thoroughly out-coached, and he didn't make the adjustments. I kept waiting for it. Like, okay, you see your quarterback.
You mean like bootleg right, roll right, like move away from the side. Move the pocket a little bit.
Thank you, Snead. Absolutely.
Right. Okay, I'm with you.
When are you going to employ the screen game? Because we know Josh McDaniels is one of the elite screen game callers in history, right? Him and
Andy. So Bruce, does that tell us anything about what McDaniel and like Coach Vrabel think they can do with
Drake?
With Drake, like, do they think he's limited in that way? Like,
no,
he can't deviate from the main plan.
I think they just got overwhelmed.
So you think it was just neglect? Like they just didn't do anything about it?
Correct.
Like they didn't give him a chance. Then, if that's true,
Yeah,
correct.
There's just some games where you get overwhelmed and it just happens that way.
Because we saw throughout the season, right? They let him play.
Mm-hmm.
They let him play like a lot of what I didn't see in that first half from Drake May. He didn't lead a pocket.
But Drake May didn't play well in the playoffs.
That's true. The whole playoff run, he was
the Denver game was.
I kind of tossed that one up.
That should have been easier than it was.
But even in the first half, when the conditions weren't that bad, he wasn't great. And then the week before against the Texans, was it?
Yeah.
But I mean, in his defense, he played the top 3 defenses in the league in back-to-back games.
But Darnold played against the Patriots and scored TDs.
Well, he got the one touchdown, but they got kept out of the end zone. Like, he was not good in the red zone.
But he was better under pressure than Drake May. I saw Darnold stand in the pocket and land a couple.
Well, so this is the difference between an 8-year pro and a second-year pro.
Right.
And I think that's a big part of it because, and we will talk about Darnold more in the next topic. He did a fantastic, even though he played mid in the Super Bowl, he did a fantastic job of being able to manipulate the pocket when the pressure came, just kind of, take that little step to the side, step up, step back. And he also turned around. He definitely did a lot of that.
Bruce, why are you trying to long win the simple thing that Sam Darnold had to do?
Well, no, honestly, I'm what I'm doing, and again, we will talk about him next, but I am giving him credit for the way that he handled the rush in that game.
Yeah, no, without a doubt.
A lot of that is the difference in experience.
But the thing is, it's easier for you to have that type of game when you're so threatened by the run.
Right.
You're so threatened. Like Kenneth Walker was getting 4 or 5 a clip.
Right.
They couldn't do nothing with him.
He had 200 yards all purpose?
135 rushing. 135 rushing. He had about 26 carrying. Receiving. So he had about
150.
About $160
all purpose.
$160 all purpose.
Nice
but
game.
like Kenneth Walker was having such a magnificent game, they couldn't. They were like, okay, we can't blitz this guy because he's just going to do nothing but, blitz, turn around.
And that's the other thing.
And Kenneth Walker's going for 10.
And that's the other thing, as you mentioned, the running game. I think the Patriots only rushed, 13 times total in that game?
13 without Drake May.
Okay, so without that 13 rushes by running backs. Thank you, Transformer. Mm-hmm. So I think the game was still reasonably in play, and it's not like they weren't able to get anything going on the ground. Like Ramondre Stevenson, if I remember, he had a couple decent runs, right? Now the totals are 7 for 23 yards, but he had a couple decent runs in there. But they needed to continue to run the football, and I think that would have helped a lot. But they allowed themselves to get put in a situation where, okay,
highlight that
you're putting Drake May back there to get hit.
Highlight that, Bruce.
Which one?
Eddie's recent one. That's a thing, bro.
That's not a thing. He made
that
up.
Sammy is now a thing. No, we're not doing this, Eddie.
That is not, sir. You want to know what's a thing?
Sammy, bro.
How about that? That's the thing. Ronald McDarnold.
That's
Ronald McDarnold.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes. There's no playoff Sammy.
Ronald McDarnold.
Yes. Playoff Sammy is not going to land.
That is not a thing.
Yeah, no. I mean, like granted, I will get, we're about to talk about Sam Darnold, so I'm not going to discuss a lot on him. But man, I mean, all in all, like I said, the Patriots came in thoroughly outmatched.
Mm-hmm.
That was just the tidbit of the story, right? You sent blitzes early to get Drake May off his pivot early. You caused Mike Vrabel and Josh McDaniel to have less belief in Drake May's ability in those pressure situations. On top of that, you have a left tackle who said, "Bump it. I'm just going to play punt returner or something else in the game." The man had the most allowed pressures in a game by any player
14
all season.
I think 14 pressures. And Seattle got home 7 times. Super Bowl record, 7 sacks.
I would see ghosts too, Bruce.
Yeah.
Transformer, do you think that this is evidence that had Bo Nix not been injured?
I think so.
If Bo Nix hadn't been injured, I think the Broncos in the playoffs.
I think you're right. I think they're in the Super Bowl too.
Because that game changes its entire trajectory just because of Bo Nix's legs.
Mm-hmm.
Because that second half was purely a run game.
Yes.
Yeah, it was who was the better run team.
I think Sean Payton would have called a better game than Josh McDaniels did in this one.
Absolutely. And Drake May Bo Nix is not going to turn left, rolling backwards, and just start throwing shit in directions that just doesn't need to be thrown.
No,
right? That's where your inexperience kicks in from a guy who only started 3 games ever before he played an AFC championship game, right? And granted, he's been in the league for 4 years, and you only have 3 games of starting experience. So, I mean, they were doomed from the get-go. But Bo Nix in that game, absolutely. The Broncos were in this playoffs. And we're perhaps, in my opinion, we're definitely seeing a different game because now we got, number 1 versus number 3 defense? Number 2 versus number 3 defense? Defensive slugfest.
The Texans were number 1?
I think the Texans was number 1.
It depends on, because I saw Seattle as number 1, Denver is number 1, Houston is number 1. So
I was gonna say, when I watched Seattle play defense, they look like the best defense in the game.
Houston was insane too.
Houston,
man.
Okay, so
Will Anderson Jr.
Well, because it was the turnovers. Remember, they were always getting the turnover margin was theirs.
Yeah, and then I think Will Anderson was the number 1 Pro Football Focus defensive lineman this season.
Well, no, Myles Garrett and then Will Anderson.
You sure? I thought it was Will Anderson first and Myles Garrett was second.
I guess we'd have to check that. I can't imagine how Myles Garrett wouldn't have been number 1 defensive lineman.
Because Pro Football Focus adds all the metrics.
Yeah, they have a total.
It's not just the sack metric
piece. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I think either way, Micah Parsons, Myles Garrett, Will Anderson Jr. They were the top 3.
Micah Parsons very mid, bro. Some games no sacks.
No sacks.
No sacks. 0.
That means he's a bum.
But
because Myles Garrett never had a game with no sacks before.
Right. If you don't get a sack, you're a bum.
You don't get a sack, you can get 10 pressures.
Yeah.
But no sacks.
No sacks. Never happened, bro.
Trash.
You're a bum. So again, for all of my football fans who think they know what defense looks like, and you're judging Micah Parsons off of sacks.
Didn't he still finish with like 12 and a half?
Yeah.
So
that's after missing 4 games.
Right.
Missing the whole last month.
And that's also like damn near leading the league in pressures. Like, come on, man. But anyway.
And leading the league, second in the league in double and triple teams.
Right. Correct. But he don't get enough sacks.
What do we know, Sneed? I don't watch football.
Never heard of him. Never heard of him.
You know what I mean? Patrick Mahomes gets 400 yards. Everybody knows all about it.
Right.
But Micah Parsons don't get 1 sack, but he gets 5 pressures.
Got to get on the mic and sound like Kermit, bro. That's what you got to do.
Golly, folks don't know defense, man. They don't know defense. This is why I appreciated that first half
I did
so
too.
much.
Right.
I just appreciated it. I'm like,
that Gonzalez kid is fantastic.
Man.
Yes,
man.
Christian Gonzalez.
Yes.
What they call that? What's his nickname? He got a nickname. Don't it like
call him Gonzo?
Is it? Well, Gonzo's not. I mean, that's a typical Gonzalez nickname. I thought he had some type of nickname.
I know my man made plays.
Yeah,
man.
The extended one, like that would have been a touchdown. My man came out of left field and was like, "Nah, not today."
Bro, he did that like 4 times.
Not today.
He did it 4 times, and maybe Sam Darnold's numbers look crazy good if he doesn't make those plays.
Right.
Sam Darnold throws for 300 and 3 tuds.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Christian Gonzalez got busy out there. Enough respect to him. And but while we're talking about this before we open the phone lines up, of course, go Irish. Shout out Notre Dame. My guy Riley Mills, first sack of his career, and it happens in the biggest game of his life. So shout out to him.
Defense. Trying to hear that, bro.
Mills. And then of course, shout out to Julian Love, 7-year veteran out of Notre Dame, with the big interception that basically ended the game for Patriots. So go Irish.
Transformer, rejoin us, bro.
I'm just
Come
saying,
on, man.
Just saying.
Is Bruce done?
He's done.
Jesus Christ.
Just glazing, bro.
Just godly. You're like the young disciple for freaking Notre Dame.
You might be right.
Yeah.
You might be right.
You love him.
Yeah, but I don't think Bruce is gonna deny it though. I think he understands.
Bruce will agree. Like, hey, you know what? You got a point.
I don't think he's gonna deny that.
Oh my gosh, man!
I had to show some blood, and it was timed so perfectly. After Cam Newton says, that was old time Notre Dame putting guys in the league.
Had nothing to do with Notre Dame. Somehow Notre Dame ends up in the conversation.
Well, no, because the guys made 2 big plays. That's why. It's not like, it's not like.
Can you just say the guy's name and just be like, the guy made good plays?
Or just that, bro. From now on, don't even say nothing. Just say the name and then just go like this.
Because he made sure he disrespected the SEC. Did you catch that, Sneed?
No.
Yeah, you know where Will Campbell's from. SEC, big bad SEC. He made sure he stated that.
Hey, hold up, bro. Hold up. Real talk. They deserve some of that, bro. Straight up.
Huh?
They deserve some of that. I'm glad you dished it out a little bit.
That's what
bro.
they told me. They told me that's where all the best players.
Forget your big.
It ain't even they, bro. Jesus. It's literally Brucey, bro. And we love Brucey, but that's what he does, bro.
Big bad SEC.
I just have to remind people sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Still waiting for that. I'm still waiting for that quarterback from the Terrapins to qualify for the Heisman. Whoever that guy was.
Or the Sentinels.
I don't know.
The kid's from Baltimore, so you know how that goes.
That means he's the GOAT.
He's the next best thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Patrick Mahomes 3.0.
Bro, Derek McQueen, is that the guy?
Derek McQueen, that's the NBA guy.
Is it Malik Washington? I think that's his name. But listen, y'all see the number. The number's on the screen: 904-219-8264. 904-219-8264. Give us a call. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the Super Bowl. Hold off on the Darnold glazing if you call with that, because that's
just about to say that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Because I know my brother's going to call in, but Eddie, you can save your call in for after the second topic.
Look, there's nothing he can say that I haven't been hearing all day from this dude anyway.
He stopped texting me. I guess he figured it out. My brother figured it out. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to send him every other topic about sports, and he'll respond to that. But anything Sam Darnold, Eddie, no, I'm not responding to that shit.
Bro, he said playoff Sammy, bro. Playoff Sammy.
I love my big bro, but man, no. He hasn't called me in like 2 weeks now.
Crazy, bro.
You heard me, Bruce?
Why?
Really? Why not?
I guess because I curved him on the Sam Darnold conversation 2 weeks ago.
Bro, but nobody's going to be doing that, bro. Nobody's entertaining that.
No.
We know what we saw. Stop playing, bro.
He wants me to embrace Sam Darnold like it was my quarterback.
Right. And that's
like, I'm like, what?
Maybe he's looking for that approval and that acknowledgement that he was right.
But I admitted, okay, I was wrong about Darnold turning into a pumpkin. Mm-hmm. But like he's taking it to a whole nother place, and we'll talk about that.
Like he's a superstar.
Hey, maybe because you've been cooking him on Joker.
Hey,
what
man,
you mean? Oh my goodness!
What up? Here we go.
What you mean? Oh my goodness!
Oh no!
Any Trojans play in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I don't think so.
You see this, bro?
I don't think so.
I just call in and then he like, oh my goodness.
What you got, Coach?
What up, Bruce?
What's up, man?
Why you only sending me videos on Notre Dame?
Oh wow, that's cold, Bruce.
I want to tell you, man.
Yo, you got to send him a picture of just the golden helmet. That's it every day.
Bruce, that's cold.
Other, USC guys on that defense too.
I didn't know that.
Oh, well, there you go, man.
Bro,
I didn't know.
You're right there, dog. Sam Darnold is USC.
I can't pronounce his name. Uwagu or something like that.
See, you can't even pronounce his name. We can pronounce Riley Mills and Julian Love, bro. Wagyu.
You talking about steaks now?
I think that's what his name is. Number 7.
Yeah, nobody knows
Number
who that
7
guy
who got
is.
the strip sack and ran it in.
Nah, nobody knows who he is.
And Leonard Williams.
Nah, we don't
How
know
many sacks he get?
I don't know.
How many sacks he get in the Super Bowl?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, you just trolling.
I'm not trolling. I don't know.
Why?
Men ages 20 to 45. No for trolling.
USC quarterback gets with a Super Bowl. Shout out to Sam Darnold. Say whatever you want about him, Bruce.
I didn't say anything. He won a Super Bowl. Shout out to him.
First Trojan to win a Super Bowl. Shout
out to the Seahawks defense.
Shout out to that elite defense.
Yeah, big shout out to them.
Drake May's gonna be all right. I know Nick's gonna be tougher.
A lot tougher.
I think the Chiefs gonna be back. Ravens gonna be back. I don't know about the Steelers.
The Browns gonna be back, bro. Chill out.
Gonna be better.
I don't know about Jacksonville. I don't know.
AFC is going to be a juggernaut next year.
Yeah.
So there's not going to be no guarantee that they're going to make it back. But
nah, they got a first place schedule next year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they already said their schedule was already plus close to 60% winning percentage from this year.
Mm-hmm.
The schedule they got next year. So it's going to be a tough schedule. We're going to see if they're really about it, but I think they'll be all right.
Yes. Yeah.
But I love defense, so I was entertained with the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I like that. I enjoyed
To be
it.
honest.
Oh, yeah.
I
This
enjoyed
I was
is
entertained.
nasty.
I love.
Yikes.
I don't like
Who's
if the
schedule?
Seahawks won, but
Patriots next
but
year.
you know, I know. But I had to root for my alumni.
Yeah, no, I respect that. I definitely respect that. So while I got you, while I got you on the phone, Coach T, you mentioned the Patriots schedule next year: Buffalo, Chicago, Detroit. It's not in this order, but these are the teams they're playing: Buffalo, Chicago, Detroit, Kansas City, Chargers, Dolphins, Buffalo, Dolphins,
Packers.
Jets, Broncos, Raiders, Packers, Vikings, Jets, Jags, Steelers, Seahawks. That's a nasty schedule. We're gonna see what they are for real now.
Bro, I'm seeing maybe 7 wins.
I see 9 to 10.
That's a terrible regression. Wow.
I see about 9 to 10.
Maybe 7 wins. Man, that's a juggernaut schedule, bro.
It sure is.
It is.
And it also depends on the order who they play.
Right. Great point.
Because Miami, not believing them.
Who they playing away.
They got the benefit of being in a terrible
juggernaut schedule.
Yeah,
we gonna see what Drake May's all about because he struggled against elite defenses this postseason. I just think it's just because he's he's young.
Mm-hmm.
However, you know how the NFL works. Everybody got a year film on them.
Yeah, for sure. Well, this is his third
2
year.
years.
So. Yeah, he's going into his third year. So, but I hear you.
You come out of nowhere, and make it to the chip. Everybody got a year film on you.
Mm-hmm.
They got a whole offseason plan for you. It's gonna be a lot tougher next year.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a year to plan for. They had an offseason last year before he made it.
They carried him. I know he had 2 good seasons, record wise, with the Vikings last year and Seahawks this year. I don't know how long I'm not going to say that they're going to be a dynasty.
They're in good position to have continued success.
Rams are going to be back.
They're young.
Rams are going to be back. My Niners are going to be back. That division is going to still be tough.
I'll talk more about it later, but I think the Rams are the favorite for the Super Bowl next year.
Packers going to reload.
Yeah.
They're going to have a full offseason with Myles Garrett. So, so they were tough with Myles Garrett in the lineup. So I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I don't know about the Commanders. They might bounce back, shed some of those stars that they got, and just get a real team. But one thing I will predict: the Cowboys are going to be the Cowboys.
No, that's not much of a prediction. I think that's like a standard.
How about them Cowboys?
Standard is the standard.
But that's all
right.
The standard is the
Sam
standard.
Darnold Elite.
No.
Not yet. You're early.
Stop. What are you doing? We're not there yet.
You're
early and wrong.
And I'm hanging up.
Yeah, we're not there yet, man. We're not there.
See you later.
I thought you just critiquing the Super Bowl.
What?
Okay, my bad. Jumping forward, my bad.
Okay, cool.
For defense wise, I love the Super Bowl. Defense wise, I knew it was over when the Seahawks got that turnover and they drove down and scored that touchdown. I was like, it's over.
Yeah. As soon as they got that was it.
Yeah, I knew that was it.
Bruce texted me at the same time. I was just like, it's a wrap.
But that defense performance, this Super Bowl was very impressive. I gotta give them their props. Up there with your 2001 Ravens.
No.
Whoa.
And that's 2000 Ravens.
It's it happened in 2000.
Oh yeah.
I get what you're trying to say, but
I got you. But no, not no. They're very good though.
They took the Patriots out of everything.
No. And
forced 3 turnovers.
No. They're very good though.
If they had a elite offense, that would have been a blowout in the first quarter.
Okay.
Come on, Bruce. That's the racist bias. But that's all I got.
No, it's not. All right, Coach C. Appreciate you, bro.
That would have been the 2015 Broncos. It would have been a massacre.
Oh, my God.
Von Miller would have been thrusting Drake May all through that joint.
Dragging him around.
Which row of seats would you like me to throw you into?
Right.
You say, oh, Will Campbell not play today? Von Miller lining up on that side all night.
Dude, he would have brought his hot sauce with him.
Yeah, that would
Could have licked his chops like, oh, I'm about to eat good. Somebody get my napkin. Get my fork, my knife. Oh, I'm cooking you tonight.
Yeah. Man.
Oh,
all right.
man.
Let's go to I don't think we're gonna get any more calls on this. Let's go to the next topic. This is one. Yes.
I can start this one.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
All right.
No. All right. Next topic, man. Open up the callers.
Absolutely not, you say.
You
know what we should play?
This segment is going to be the quickest segment in sports history.
No, listen, we could make this. Who would you rather have as your quarterback?
So apparently, and so we got a thing, but apparently I know a guy who thinks Sam Darnold, because he has a Super Bowl, is now better than Dan Marino. I'm just saying. Just saying.
See,
because
now you done upset Transformers. See,
having
now
a Super
Transformers
Bowl
are
apparently
already-
makes you better than everybody. This is what I was told.
No, nobody's thinking that.
I'm just saying.
No.
Told,
you got that shit off of Facebook, and that's what I'm taking.
Hey, if you have a Super Bowl, that's the end, right?
Man.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I was told if you have a Super Bowl.
So where are we ranking Trent Dilfer all time?
I'm just saying.
Where we ranking Terry Bradshaw? Where we ranking good old Terry?
Mm-hmm.
Where Terry at? Terry got to be the
Terry
GOAT
was
somewhere.
cool. Terry was cool, bro.
Terry top 3 all time.
You got 4 of them things.
Top 3 all time.
Punch you in your face like brass knuckles.
Mama call him Terry. I'ma call him Terry.
Don't you dare not call him anything else.
All right, y'all. Where is this coming from? Obviously, we just finished talking about Seattle Seahawks won Super Bowl 60, and they won it in. People want to say dominating fashion, and the defense was dominant, but I don't think it was as dominant as it looked because it took a long time to get to those 29 points, and it took a couple of Drake May, deer in headlights turnovers to get there. But regardless, they won the Super Bowl, and Sam Darnold had, I think, what we can call one of the greatest redemption stories in modern sports history. Can we say that? I think that's fair. Mm-hmm. Obviously,
absolutely.
We talked about it earlier, drafted number 3 overall by the Jets. And there was a whole, that whole business of, what is this? I'm seeing ghosts, right? And people have been mocking Sam Darnold about that for years. They can't mock him anymore because Sam Darnold is now a Super Bowl champion. And Sam Darnold has, for the most part, had an outstanding 2-year run. Last year in Minnesota with the Vikings, great year. I think 14 wins, 4,000 passing yards, 25 plus touchdowns, right? 35, I believe. This year, another outstanding season, 4,000 plus passing yards, 30 plus passing touchdowns. So really good. But this is where it kind of gets me, right? Now that Sam Darnold is a champion, a Super Bowl champion, a world champion, now you're hearing people coming out of woodwork saying strange things. One of the strange things I'm hearing, and I'm going to talk about my guy, Edward, he says that now Sam Darnold is the best quarterback in his draft class. Now, let me remind you some of the names who came out of his draft class. MVP. Now, before I do that, it is irrefutable that Sam Darnold is the first quarterback from his draft class to win a world championship. So shouts to him for that. Irrefutable. Sam Darnold is now the first champion of his draft class. Now, let me remind you of who some of these quarterbacks are.
Talk to him.
Baker, touchdown maker. Baker Mayfield, right? Okay. Lamar Jackson,
2-time.
MVP. One time, I was about to say undisputed, but you know what I mean. He got all the votes. I forgot the word.
Unanimous.
Unanimous. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Unanimous MVP. And Josh Allen, who most people believe is the best quarterback, and some people believe is the best player in the NFL, who is also an MVP. But now that Sam Darnold is a champion, apparently he's better than all of those guys. So, we're here to talk about it and ask the question, is Sam Darnold elite? And I've got a couple of pieces of sound, one from Chris Canty from the Unsportsmanlike podcast show on ESPN, and I have another piece of sound from Rob Parker on The Odd Couple. So I want to play those, and then we'll really start, digging into some of the numbers and some of the comparisons and talk about it. And I think it's not fair to go with, okay, just this playoff run suddenly makes him elite, right? So I did some digging in terms of, I think the last 10 years, right? I think that's a fair enough sample size that we can really go because, somebody can have one great year. Somebody can have one, very good playoff run. And if we get into it, and I will, Sam Darnold didn't even really have a great playoff run. But before I even play the sound, it's interesting how people talk about what Sam Darnold did in the NFC Championship game, which, by the way, I gave him credit for playing the game of his life because he did that. He had an outstanding game in a shootout with Matthew Stafford, the league MVP, and led his team to that Super Bowl appearance. So I gave him credit for that when it happened. That said, his overall playoff run really wasn't that impressive. The most impressive thing about it is that the Seattle Seahawks are the first Super Bowl champion to get all the way there and close the deal without a turnover at all. So that's super impressive. And why is that impressive? Because Sam Darnold, the guy that some people say is now better than Dan Marino and better than what's the guy, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen and Baker touchdown maker, right? That guy, suddenly people have forgotten that he led the league in turnovers this season. What?
He's as good as Aaron Rodgers because he has a ring, and so does Aaron Rodgers.
Correct. Right. So people forget.
Trent Dilfer too.
Yeah, people forget that he tied for the league lead with 14 interceptions and lost 6. Yes, Drew Brees as well, and lost 6 fumbles, 20 turnovers. So when we talk about the defense and the run game being such a key component to his success, and don't get me wrong, football is the ultimate team game. We say it all the time. But then you hear a guy like Bucky Brooks talking about trucks and trailers, right? Well, some guys are the trucks. They pull the trailers along. Other guys are the trailers. They get pulled by the truck. And Sam Darnold is clearly a trailer. He's not a truck, but we'll get there. Let's go ahead and let's play the first piece of sound from Chris Canty.
Barely, yeah. Turn it up, Bruce.
With some sticky coverage that could have gone the other way. New England wasn't able to come up with those plays, and you just thought with
it's probably not connected. Are you playing it through your phone?
Some of those turnovers.
No. I'm playing it through. It's on the computer.
Yeah, it's not coming through right.
All right, hold on, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on. My bad. All right, let me start that over. Apologies, guys.
I mean, the seeing ghost bit has got to go away.
No, it's done.
It's over with now. Like he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback now. He made some throws last night. He put the ball in some tight spots with some sticky coverage that could have gone the other way. New England wasn't able to come up with those plays. And you just thought with the talent disparity that New England had to find some of those turnovers off of those 50-50 balls. They just weren't able to do that. But I thought the best thing that Sam did was just taking care of the football, understanding that punt is a good play. And I thought that he was really good with his mobility within the pocket. That's one of the things that's understated about Sam Darnold's game. New England had several blitzes, several pressures where they got a free rusher, and Sam was able to evade the first defender and be able to buy time to get rid of the football, or on one instance, be able to convert with his legs for a first down. I think that's important in terms of making sure that Seattle doesn't have a whole lot of negative plays, and that was the difference in the game. Which offense mitigated the negative plays that the opposing defense could force? And I thought that Sam Darnold and the Seahawks offense did that much better than the New England Patriots. We saw that game start to tilt when the turnover started to happen on the New England side, and that just never was the case for Seattle.
So Chris Canty made a lot of good points there, and he's right. And one of the biggest one where you saw me nodding my head was when he was talking about how even when New England got a free rusher, and, that was schemed up extremely well by Vrabel, that Sam Darnold was able to just, take the little side step, take the little step up, and kind of avoid that and still be able to either throw it away or make a short completion. And that is, like I said, was the major difference between him and Drake May in terms of his ability, his experience at year 8 to be able to deal with that pressure. So, I mean, I thought he did a wonderful job in all seriousness of handling that pressure. And that's something that comes with time and experience. But so I'll definitely give him credit for that. So definitely, great job there. When we talk about elite, and we're going to get to the Rob Parker comments in a few moments, we talk about elite. The definition of NFL elite quarterback play generally falls into 2 categories: statistical dominance, consistently ranking in the top 5 to 10 in metrics like adjusted net yards per attempt, EPA per dropback, and passer rating. And then the second one is the floor raiser factor, the ability to elevate a roster regardless of circumstances. Elite quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen are system proof, whereas high-end starters, the tier Darnold currently sits on, are often system dependent but highly efficient within those systems. So my issue is this: why is it a problem to say that Sam Darnold, Ronald McDonald, whatever you want to call him, is a high-end starter? Why is that a problem to say he's not elite? I don't understand. It's like suddenly people want to jump all over this pause because he's got a Super Bowl, which is a very, very difficult thing to do. There are all-time greats who don't have one. I get it, but he's not in that category. So why is it so hard to just say he's really good? He had a great couple of seasons, but he was in the perfect situation to have success.
When you commit a crime,
No,
say, for example, you rob a bank, right?
I know all about it. Yeah.
Right. You rob a bank, right?
On the internet, but
and you get caught.
Okay.
Right? Where do you go, Bruce?
To jail.
Go to jail. Then after jail, you have a court summons. And after the court hearing, you're sentenced to where?
Prison.
You become a what?
Prisoner.
Of the moment.
Oh, nice.
Of the moment. The moment we're becoming too strong of being captive of a good run.
Yes.
This is a good run.
Yes.
Not going to say elite, not going to say crazy. That
No.
NFC Championship game,
Fantastic.
Great game.
Yes.
Great. That's an elite game. If you want to say anything was elite.
Right.
When you talk about elite, this is where we're starting to water down terms of endearment or terms of proper identification of who we're talking about, right? Because the term elite shouldn't be anywhere in the same sentence as Sam Darnold in this juncture of his career.
Tell him.
Elite means body of work, statistical numbers, great comebacks, leading to victory. Like you said, being the truck and not the trailer.
Right.
I'm carrying my team to these victories.
Right.
Before this season, what all have we heard about Sam Darnold?
What Bruce says.
What have we heard?
What Bruce says. Pumpkin.
Deer in the headlights.
Yeah.
He said these terms. I'm seeing ghost out there. I have to go down. So if you have that set of, like, if that's the standard and that's your nickname, sir, one season doesn't change you from being good to elite. It doesn't.
No,
I'm sorry, it doesn't.
Two seasons doesn't do it.
You need body of work. Is what Patrick Mahomes is doing, has done in 8 years. That's a body of work.
Yes.
That man,
Josh
that
Allen,
is
Lamar, yeah.
Josh Allen, MVP. I'm voted the best player in this league at quarterback. I think the MVP is quarterback award.
Yeah,
and
sure.
that was my quick hit. I'm gonna save that quick hit. But you have to have a body of work. You just don't become elite in one season.
Right.
It just doesn't work like that, Bruce. So this is a prisoner of the moment conversation, and the fans of Sam Darnold are just running away with it because elite and Sam Darnold don't belong in the same sentence. They just don't.
They do not. So let me ask the two of you guys this. You guys know your sports. You guys are smart football guys, basketball guys, etc. I'm going to just say a couple names.
LeBron James. Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, I thought
I'm gonna say Sam Darnold, and then I'm gonna name another currently playing quarterback and ask you which one you would take.
This is what I was
easy game,
bro. This is what I was telling you. This was gonna end up being. I told you that at the start. I told you. Go on.
Okay, so we'll start Baker Mayfield.
Baker.
Okay, all right. Lamar Jackson, Sam
Lamar
Darnold.
Jackson.
Okay,
That's
Joe Burrow, Sam Darnold.
Joe.
What did you say?
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. Continue.
Okay.
3.
Josh Allen, Sam Darnold.
Josh Allen. Continue.
Okay. Pat Mahomes, Sam
Mahomes.
Darnold. Obviously. 5. Okay. I mean, I was just so
you're already out of elite.
Right. There's only a few elite guys.
Elite is handful of people at their position who are the best players at their positions.
Right. Matthew Stafford.
That's elite.
Matthew Stafford. I think he's elite.
Stafford. Yes.
And he can arguably take Joe Burrow's spot.
I was about to say I wouldn't put Joe Burrow in elite because he can't stay on the field.
Yeah. So if not, you put Matt Stafford in that spot.
You're absolutely putting Matt Stafford in that spot. The score in those games was 27-30, 38-41. Those games were the best of the season.
Multiple 5-touchdown games. The man's throwing no looks because he know you can't stop the play. Hey, it's 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line. Sneed, what are we running?
We are throwing the slant, the fade. It's going to Devontae.
Slants and fades to Devontae Adams. We ain't running the ball.
Joe, Devontae. We're going to
We're throwing the ball.
My guy Kyron,
nope, not happening.
For a little bit later on in the season.
Kyron's supposed to have 25 touchdowns this season. He should have about 25 to 30 touchdowns.
He cost himself about 15 of those.
Devontae got about 12 or 13 at the goal line.
Yeah, for sure.
Term elite, man. Handful of people.
Right.
So let's not water down the word.
So I looked this up, right? When talking about elite, kind of what are some of the benchmarks of elite? And like I said, I'm not a small sample size guy, so I went over the past decade. And so elite is kind of 5+ seasons of top tier production out of the last 10. Okay. Peak production is going to be 4,500 yards or more and 35 or more touchdowns. Right.
Yeah.
And so you know who that is. That's Aaron Rodgers. That's Josh Allen. That's Pat Mahomes. That's those guys. Multiple deep playoff runs and or Super Bowl wins, right? And low interception rates. So Sam Darnold, he only had in 8 years in the league, he has 2 seasons of high level production. So that's not the 5 years that we need. 2 of those seasons, he has in last year in Minnesota, 4,300 passing yards, 35 touchdowns. This year, 4,000 passing yards, 25 touchdowns in Seattle. And of course, the championship, which we cannot take from him. All right. And the turnovers, man, the turnovers are big. 20 turnovers this season. So I don't know how we look past that. Okay.
Easy.
Their defense got him the ball back every time.
That's what, yeah. And I've been saying that.
Imagine your turnovers never had a net negative to them. Like it didn't go anywhere.
Exactly. All right, so let's hear what Rob Parker had to say about Sam Darnold. So
man, Rob Parker hates everybody, bro. I swear to God.
He's an old grumpy man.
He's a curmudgeon. Grumpy old man. Oh, my bad, y'all. Man, why does it do that?
Man, Rob Parker hasn't called his mom in like 80 years, bro.
Fuck. For real?
I don't know.
What to say?
I'm just saying, bro. He don't talk to nobody. He hates everybody, bro.
Oh, man. He's funny. Well, let's hear what he has to say.
On one hand, Sam Darnold in a win. Got him a note mention that. Lowest completion percentage of the season, 50%. Second worst yards per attempt. He overthrew at least one long touchdown and underthrew at least another touchdown.
100%.
2 touchdowns there. Wasn't spectacular by any means, but 0 turnovers. And in the second half, he turned it on 10-16, 114 and a touchdown. So there was some context to what he did there in the game. So guys, obviously now that Sam Darnold has got the Super Bowl, he played mistake-free football for about a month. It's clear clear now more than ever that we've all turned the page on Sam Darnold, right?
Not so fast.
Oh, gosh. You said you promised.
Not so
You sat up
fast.
here and promised the people.
I will give you that he had a clean game, but I'm not going to buy into Sam Darnold. In fact, I'm calling him Scam Darnold. He scammed his way into a Super Bowl, riding a great defense and a kicker who set a record for field goals because Sam Darnold couldn't get the team in the end zone. We know he had the most turnovers in the NFL. Yes, 20. When you think back to his numbers all year, 25 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Not great. He had an okay season. His Super Bowl numbers, it was so bad that they picked a running back with no touchdowns to be the MVP because they couldn't give it to the defense. They didn't want to give it to the kicker, so the running back got it. Again, a clean game, but it was not spectacular by any stretch of the imagination. 202 yards, 1 touchdown, 74.7% quarterback rating. It was so bad, in fact, that Brad Johnson and Trent Dilfer had better quarterback ratings than Sam Darnold. Only in 2 games this year did Sam Darnold have a worse quarterback rating. I mean, that's how bad this was compared to the rest of the season. He shrunk when it mattered most in those big moments. Rob G talked about 2 touchdowns that he didn't deliver on in the red zone and a chance to blow this game open. Couldn't do it. 9-0 at the half. Celebrate him all you want. It was a mid-performance, and I'm not giving up the ghost that I'm buying into Sam Darnold that he's a big-time quarterback. He's not that quarterback who the Jets drafted and thought that their franchise quarterback would be. Is he suitable for framing? Can he get you a Super Bowl with a great defense and kicker? Yes, he can. But from here on out, he scammed Darnold because he scammed himself into a Super Bowl.
Damn.
Scam Darnold.
Where was he wrong?
It's not a scam.
Said a lot of truth. I don't think you can scam yourself into this. I agree, Sneed.
I mean, he played. Okay, so if we admit he played mistake-free for the most important games of the year, that's 90% of the battle is holding on to the ball
Right.
and not turning it over and giving the other team the extra opportunities. And then make enough throws to help your team when you have to have it, like the 3rd and 8, the 3rd and 11, not getting your team in a position where you have to throw on a 3rd and 18 because of a sack. Like, he did those things really well for that month.
Yeah.
And he beat the Rams twice. And he put up points. He was part of that.
Did.
How do you call that Scam Darnold, bro? That's crazy.
Scam Darnold
Rob Parker, he is ridiculous. That's extra, bro.
He's a bit of a curmudgeon. He definitely
that's extra.
No, that is too much. But the point, I do I do agree with him when he says he's not totally sold on Sam Darnold. Or correction, I guess at this point you have to be sold on Sam Darnold. My thing is, I'm not sold that he's elite. I'm also not sold.
That's the question.
Right. I'm not sold that
but
he's
if
elite.
he plays this way with this team, the way it's constructed, it works. It won a chip.
For sure. And
that's not elite.
A very difficult thing to do.
Right.
But no, he's not elite.
There have been plenty of quarterbacks, players that have gotten to the Super Bowl without having to be elite. Plenty.
Yeah.
There are plenty.
Yeah. Did y'all know that Trent Dilfer and Brad Johnson had better passer ratings in the Super Bowl than Sam Darnold did?
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow. But now, in all fairness, is he good? He's a good quarterback.
Yes,
he's been playing like a good quarterback.
Yes.
Not going to say great. Elite is a different term of acknowledgement.
Right. And
elite means you're top 5 in MVP votes.
For sure.
Was he that?
Transformer? No. And I want to make sure I reiterate this. I know it's not good enough for some people, but that NFC title game he played was flawless. It was of beauty.
Fourth quarter?
Give him all the credit for that.
Took care of business.
If we look at his playoff run, if not for that,
very subpar, don't you think?
Very subpar. I mean, in the divisional round against San Francisco, he completed 12 passes. Is that a truck or a trailer? Sound like a trailer to me.
There's players who played the quarterback position better and lost in the playoffs.
Yes, Joe Burrow.
Because
Josh Allen.
Because the games have context. We're not just going to sit there and say, "Oh, well, they won." and he was the quarterback, so therefore automatically he must be better. That's not how that works, bro.
Right.
You watch the game, you see the throws that had to be made. Like go back to the game between the Rams and who were they playing? Was it the second round of the playoffs?
Who?
No, it was the first game of the playoffs for the Rams. They had to play in the opening round.
Carolina.
He had to make 3 incredible throws to win the game because he played poorly the whole game. Only a couple of guys can make those throws.
Right. Then he had to go will them to the win against the Bears.
The Bears, yeah.
In the divisional round.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
That's elite.
Mm-hmm.
When if we're down, I need you to pick me up.
Right.
That's your Matt Staffords, your Joe Burrows, your Patrick Mahomes, your Lamar Jacksons, your Josh Allens.
Mm-hmm.
The term elite.
Yeah.
The term elite goes to those guys.
Now, hold on a second, bro.
Sam never had to do that.
How much is Matt Stafford making? What's his salary this year?
Probably $35 million.
He's making
it's
more.
not high, I don't think.
Watch this. How much is Matt Stafford making this year?
I'm looking right now.
And then give me the Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold is making like 33 mil this year.
Okay, and
total cash 40 million.
Yeah,
okay,
40,
so
there's
a margin, and that margin is belief. When they're willing to pay you, they believe in you, right? So the Seahawks thought, we'll give this guy 30 million. That's good enough. The Rams knew they had to pay Stafford 40-some million because they know that's what it takes to have those throws made at those moments in time.
And you got to put in the factor of age, Snead.
And they still believe that he could do that.
Yeah.
See?
Matt Stafford's 38.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a lot of quarterbacks at 38 getting paid $40 million.
And they're saying that this is the best that there is to do this. That isn't already locked up long term, right? Like Josh Allen's not going nowhere. Lamar's not going nowhere. Like those quarterbacks, Mahomes, they're there for life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they want those guys there forever. It's not like they're available on the market. They'll just pay them more. That's not how that works.
Right.
Yeah.
The term elite. This is what, Sean, Eddie, because I know this is you. You're going to call in. The question is Darnold elite? Not good. Bravo. He's good.
Bro, it
took him some years.
But he's not elite at any one thing. How could he be an elite in general?
He's not elite.
Mm-hmm.
What is he elite
You have to be dominant.
Yeah. I don't know.
They call your number. You can't. There's no elite player that we've ever heard of where their nickname was a pumpkin the year prior.
Yeah.
And then now we're talking about elite the year after that. No freaking way.
Right.
No way. No way. So yes, prisoner of the moment.
Right. So let's remember I said that I looked up, the elite quarterback play over the past 10 years to get a fair sample size, right? So Aaron Rodgers, Pat Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Brock Purdy, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold. Do you know where Sam Darnold is in career passer rating, average QBR, TD percentage, interception percentage, TD to interception ratio? He's on the bottom of that list in every category.
I figured.
Like, don't get me wrong. He is in the perfect spot for him. And we're happy that he won the championship because, again, that's not easy to do. You have all-time greats who couldn't get that done. Warren Moon, Dan Marino, guys who would mop the floor with Sam Darnold. But with that said, let's not get ahead of ourselves in where we're placing this guy. Can we not do that?
Bro, Sam Darnold's father,
one of those categories.
Dan Marino is Sam Darnold's father's hero.
Oh, that's crazy.
Get what I'm saying? Like that we're talking about guys who are that generation's hero, and we're gonna say that this guy's better.
Right.
No,
bro. Do you know what Marino did for the game?
Oh, of course.
He revolutionized the game. Like he brought the whole concept of the Maverick quarterback, the guy who said, "Bump that, we're gonna throw this thing for 5,000 yards." In an era where they threw it 28 times, not 56 times.
Edward, I did mention Joe Burrow. I did. And he's ahead of Darnold in every one of those categories. Yes, I did. So, I mean, you're just looking at it and you're saying, Yes, he is a winner. I keep getting back to the same thing. Yes, he's a winner.
But nobody called him a loser.
Yeah, let's just not get ahead of ourselves.
We stopped saying pumpkin.
Was I wrong in saying that I didn't believe in him? I thought he was going to turn back into a pumpkin. Yes, I was wrong in that. I'm saying it again. Yes, I was wrong in that. I was going on the information that I had.
Because you had what, Bruce? You had evidence of his past.
Yes.
Come on, man. Okay, why do we give James Harden such a hard rap?
Because
if he's playing so well, he's playing well right now.
Right.
Why do we give James Harden a hard rap?
Come playoff time, what it's going to be. And in fairness, keeping it football, Edward wants to act as if I don't give Lamar Jackson a hard time for how he
you do
every time.
Thank you. Do.
Thank you.
So Sneed, I could come to you when the Cavaliers make the postseason. I can put in question. Well, man, you got to be prepared because James Harden may flame out. Mm-hmm. Now, would you be upset for me saying that?
No,
because you have what, Sneed?
I have seen it several times.
Right.
So, like, we were waiting on the pumpkin because we've seen that several times.
And I'm pretty sure
into a pumpkin.
And I'm pretty sure you, Bruce, myself, we have said we'd love to be wrong about certain things.
Yes,
we wouldn't mind.
And I picked them to win.
Yeah, right.
I said, I
picked the Seahawks too.
Turn around.
I'm the only idiot who picked the Patriots. And hey, I was wrong. By the way, look at this on the screen.
What same could go for what?
What did I just finish saying?
You talk a lot of crap about Lamar Jackson after the losses.
When Lamar Jackson don't show up in the playoffs, I go in on Lamar.
Matter of fact, G and Bruce get mad at you.
Yes, I go in on Lamar when he doesn't do what he's supposed to do.
You better never come to Baltimore saying that, man. You Ravens fan, man. Now you're leaving your team. Come on, Eddie, be for real, dog. Go back and watch the tape. Bruce beats on Lamar Jackson more than I do sometimes.
Hey, I'm consistent, man. That's my thing. I'm consistent. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's open up the phone lines because I know I in the call. So here we go. 904-219-8264. And don't call talking about Dan Marino better than Sam Darnold.
No.
I mean Sam Darnold better than Dan Marino. Don't do that.
Name me 5 quarterbacks better than Sam Darnold, and I'll give you an elite argument.
Here we go.
Bro, Dan Marino had a missile launcher for an arm,
bro.
That thing was a bazooka.
RPG.
Heat seeking, bro.
There we go.
First and foremost, I'm going to be very respectful on this platform.
Well, you better.
No, because, man, somebody, if you're going to quote me correctly. Don't misquote me. You say hello.
What's up, brother?
No. Okay, I'm going to say hello and everything. First and foremost, Bruce Hope, I never.
The government.
I never called Sam Darnold the same as Dan Marino. You're going to quote me correctly. And that's on my mother.
You said
man, shout out Mama Daphne. She got Mama Daphne.
Sam Darnold has a championship. You say he better than everybody that don't have one.
I never said that. I never said Dan Marino. Call me correctly, Bruce. Come on, bro. Let's do this for real. Don't do this.
You told me today how he's better. That's why I had to ask you. I was like, what? Go ahead.
Mama Daphne right here, so Eddie ain't lying now.
I'm not going. Don't do it.
She right here.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Now, Sneed, let me come to you first.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I want to know. When is Trent Dilfer's best regular season record? What is that?
I don't know because I don't think about Trent Dilfer like that.
12-4.
I don't think that much of Trent Dilfer like that, bro.
No. Because you compared to Trent Dilfer. You said it's 12-4.
I compared the Super Bowl performance to Trent Dilfer.
That's what we compared. But yes, 12-4.
Okay, because he has 2 seasons with a 14-3 record. So that's why I wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go there. Now, another thing.
Wait. Hold on. Thank you. I want to thank you for clarifying that Sam Darnold has 2 seasons, regular seasons, with better records than Trent Dilfer's best regular season record. Thank you for clarifying that. Are you also going to clarify that Trent Dilfer had a higher passer rating in the Super Bowl than Sam Darnold did?
Yes, and also I was going to bring up Brad Johnson because he also had a 12-4 record, but he has a better season record than him too.
And he also has a higher passer rating in the Super Bowl than Sam Darnold, right?
Yeah, and Sam Darnold, how many turnovers did he have in this playoff run that he was in?
No, I'm just saying a higher passer rating. No, I want you to acknowledge that.
I did acknowledge that.
Okay, carry on.
How many turnovers did Sam Darnold, a.k.a. playoff Sammy? Yeah, I'm calling him that.
Eddie, why are we doing this, Eddie? Why?
Can somebody ask how many turnovers did he have in this playoff run?
Did you not listen to the whole segment where we acknowledged that? But I'll help you out here. 0. But next time, listen to the segment instead of waiting, frothing at the mouth to call in.
I had to take my blood pressure because you had caps on me.
Yo, man. Gonna drink you some hibiscus tea, bro. Get that blood pressure.
Bruce really got me there, man. But I'm trying to calm down. But now again, why are we still putting hopes and praise in Joe Burrow when we have witnessed that this man has been in the last after this Super Bowl run he had? Where has he been?
Ed Dog.
He went to the AFC title game the following season. We got to remember that.
Okay, thank you. What he done after that too? What has he been?
He's injured. He's had a lot of injury issues.
And we're still giving him hope and praise.
Yes, because do you see when Joe's on the field, what happens?
He gets hurt.
What?
He gets hurt.
So to clarify, are you saying Sam Darnold is better than Joe Burrow? I want to make sure we have this.
Okay, let me just say this right here.
Is Sam Darnold better than Joe Burrow? That's a yes or no.
I'm right there over Joe Burrow right now. Yes, sir, absolutely, yes, I am going to say that. I'm saying that. Yeah, I am saying that.
How?
So we really talking because he's been on the field and he stayed on the field and he got his team to the playoffs and they won a Super Bowl.
So you don't.
Now hold on. Now next one, Baker Mayfield. This man was in a weak ass conference and he made the Carolina Panthers get there and he couldn't get there. So we still believe in Baker Mayfield?
Did you see how decimated his team was by injuries this year? Did you see
that?
My
God. Oh, okay. Now
so what was Sam Darnold's excuse for the first 3-4 years of his career?
Hey, we're not talking about 4 years. We talking about now. We want to go there also. We still didn't have no belief in him last season. And guess what? They had a 14-3 record. And look what Minnesota's going through right now. Justin Jefferson deleted all his stuff from Minnesota because he's so hurt. You know what I mean?
But, they don't have a quarterback.
Yeah, and guess what? I bet you they wish they had kept Sam Darnold too.
I'm pretty sure they do.
And then now we hear reports about they're trying to get Kirk Cousins. What are we talking about? What's going on?
So, okay, let's stay on topic, Sean. Is Sam Darnold elite?
Quiet. I'm going to say he's not elite. I'm not going to sit up here and say he's just one. I'm not putting him up there with Patty Mahomes.
That's why we're here.
Okay, I will not do that.
Right.
That's why we're here.
You calling in all hot and bothered about if this was the whole thing that we're saying he's not elite. You just had to call in and fight for your boo? Is that what's happening?
Bump all that. You over here self here misquoting me talking about, man, I compared him to Dan Marino when I know I didn't do that.
You said that now that he's won a championship, he's better than the guys who hasn't. You said that.
No.
That's Dan Marino, that's Warren Moon, that's Fran Tarkenton, that's Jim Kelly.
So he's eye for eye with Aaron Rodgers.
Apparently so.
Bro, real talk, don't do that, man. Please don't, because I didn't say that. You said Dan Marino and all that. I got the message. I got all the evidence in my phone. Don't do that, man.
I'm just saying.
Let's ask you guys this. What does this man have to do to get his respect, bro? To be like, what does he have to do?
Sean, he got it. He got it. We said good job. Good Super Bowl. What do we got to do? Kiss the man's feet?
Bro, he's better than I thought he was. He's better than Bruce thought he was. He's better than Transformer thought he was. We all agree he performed great and enough to win with the Seahawks.
That's not good enough.
The only conversation we're having right now, Eddie, is why he is not on the elite category.
I mean, if we name 5 guys, do they win a championship if they were quarterback for the Seahawks this year?
I can name you 10.
That's what I'm saying is he's that type of quarterback where he's good enough if he's got a really good team.
Yeah.
Okay, so watch this. What about when Lamar Jackson won unanimous MVP? How come he had elite defense? Why he couldn't get it done?
The opponents beat them.
Who beat him?
No. Hold on. Let me handle this. Lamar beat the Ravens when that happened. And I don't know how many times I have to say it. I don't know why he keeps bringing up Lamar when I have said consistently that Lamar don't show up the way he should in the postseason. I don't know why he keeps bringing him up. I don't get that.
Yeah, but players can break through, and Sam Darnold proves it, right? This is why we watch every year. This is why we have these discussions.
Right.
This is why we have multiple Super Bowl winners all the time. Like, it's not one team, one guy winning all the Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new guy. Jalen Hurts got a Super Bowl.
That's right.
Mahomes got Super Bowls.
No, hold on. Let's go back. Is Jalen Hurts elite?
No.
Did you watch this year?
He's
No.
Edwards is just looking for a reason to beef over Darnold. That's all.
We named the elite guys. There's 5. Clearly 5.
Short list.
Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Matthew Stafford. Who was our 5th one? I just drew a blank just that fast.
We had said Joe Burrow, but we pulled somebody out. I think we pulled him out for somebody else. But I mean,
listen, somebody on top. Did I say okay? Lamar, Josh, Pat,
and Matthew
Matt,
Stafford.
Joe. We had a 6th. There's a 6th guy that's out there that we're just omitting like a motherfucker. I mean,
yeah.
Wait, did you say Stafford?
Yeah,
we said Stafford.
But the point is, the elite list is short. Everybody can't be elite. And so what we're trying to say, Edward, is it's not a slight to say that Sam Darnold is not elite. It's not a slight to say that he's not the best quarterback in his draft class.
Bro, Caleb Williams made better plays than Sam Darnold in these playoff runs.
Put Caleb on that Seattle team. Good God. Oh, boy.
Okay, and Josh Allen, I mean, hey, they had good defenses too, but I guess he couldn't.
They never had this. Don't do that. They
Josh
did not have this. No, sir.
Josh didn't have a top 3 offense and defense. No, he did not.
No.
Nope. There's only a select few quarterbacks in history that had both top 3 offense and defense that didn't win a Super Bowl.
Okay. I'm pretty ready to close this out. Again, I'm trying to go back to what makes Baker Mayfield so elite.
Better throw.
We didn't say he was elite. We said he was better.
Hold on a second, bro. He can make throws that Sam Darnold doesn't. And that's what gets guys paid. When they can make special plays, when they have to do a little bit more, a little bit extra, when an owner, a GM, a head coach believes that this guy can make the plays when we need him. Mm-hmm. Now, listen, Sam Darnold didn't have to make all those plays because of this team. He was never in that position in that Super Bowl. Exactly. He never had to do anything. It was always set up for him to just play at the own pace. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, see, let's go back. Okay, you said he never had to make those throws. What about that regular season game when he played against the Rams?
In that game, he did. In that game, he did. My point is, in the Super Bowl, we didn't have to see Super Sam. We saw regular Sam. In fact, on the throws that he had to make were 3rd and long. Gonzalez made the plays and deflected them, and they didn't even get through.
He could have threw 3 picks.
Yeah, for real.
Well, no. You said no.
The Patriots dropped a few picks for real.
No, because I wanted to ask about, you said when has he ever made those elite throws? I just gave a point about the Rams game in the regular season. But you just asked the question.
Go ahead. This is your last one. Go ahead, man. We gotta move on.
I already landed the plane, bro. I'm good. I got it off my chest, man.
I'm about to reject you from the airport because when we ask you about elite, great, and things of that nature, we talk about what puts you in those categories. Consistency, the amount of times they did it. You only bring me 1 game to the table. Why? So that answers your question.
You ever watch that
Yeah,
Fitzpatrick dude? Remember him, bro, back in the day? Fitzmagic?
Fitzmagic.
You remember when it was bombs away? Tua Tagovailoa was throwing bombs to Tyreek Hill, and the whole league was enamored. They said, "This is it." Where's that at?
I've also brought up why Minnesota's in the situation they is.
What about Kyler Murray in Arizona? Remember that bombs away?
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Excuse me, Edward. You cannot use the hindsight and say, "Oh my gosh, Minnesota." Minnesota was very justified in getting rid of Sam Darnold when they did.
He didn't do it.
Thank you.
The ghostesses
at that time.
Now, the ghostesses were all over the place.
Yeah, looking back, it's like, okay, if they knew then what they know now, right? That's one of those things. But you can't say they were wrong in doing what they did.
But he may never have done that in Minnesota.
Right.
This team allowed him to be who he was and win.
Yes. And we're not taking that from him. But Edward, we got to go, man. We got to move on, bro.
That's why Rob Parker also said the Dodgers were not going back to back, but see what they done.
We're not even talking nothing. Okay. All right.
No.
Yeah, all right, you got it. Yeah. Okay.
Man brought up the Dodgers.
Bro,
one of the elite baseball teams in the sport.
Marky Mark,
man.
And
Magic Johnson.
Right.
Come on, man.
For sure. All right, y'all, man. Woo. Okay. All right, Edward. You can go back to doing what you're doing. All right.
Gotta go rub Sam Darnold's feet. Love you, bro.
He's gonna feed him grapes and fan him with that giant leaf from the movies, bro.
All right, y'all. Y'all wild. Okay. Next topic. Sneed, this is you, man.
Yeah, man.
We love to do these things, man. Way too early. Top 10, way too early. College football, top 25, but we're gonna do this for the NFL. What do we have?
We have teams that we believe are going to be ranked in a way that a little bit of carryover from the previous season. I think what's going to happen when you look at the way too early power rankings of the NFL, the best teams, the top 10, basically your elite playoff teams. I don't expect a lot of teams to fall off, but I do expect some shuffling of the order. Right. Okay. So in my humble opinion, the teams that are on the edge, all right, the Carolina Panthers, I hope that they continue with their positive momentum. They had a great season, and you want to see them take that next step. The Chargers,
that's a big one.
Another step, right? So the Jim Harbaugh experience, the flowing hair experience. You want to see them take a step. The Green Bay Packers continue their development as a playoff contender. The Eagles are a team that was supposed to be better than they showed. We saw, cracks in the armor very early in the season, and it ended up haunting them later. Their offense didn't look good. The defense carried as long as it could, and when the defense couldn't carry anymore, the team lost games. The Jags, coming off of a great season. Can Flowing Hair 2 also continue his improvement, his development, and what Liam Cohen has done for his career? Okay, so they have to take another step. The Texans are looking for an answer at quarterback.
Yeah,
like they don't know really what's going on there. Yeah. The Bears have to follow up on a big season. Transformer does not like that. The Buffalo Bills.
They won't. But go ahead.
The Buffalo Bills, right? A new coach. It's Josh Allen is now, tapping on the 30, right? He's about to turn 30 years old, right?
Yeah.
So I think those are the wild cards of that top 10. I think San Francisco's ready to get there. They just need a good fortune streak. They need to not be injured all the time.
Yeah.
I think the Broncos, they were destined to get to the Super Bowl this year. An injury away from that. The Patriots, I'm a little iffy on, Bruce. I'm a little iffy because things are about to get tougher. And if Drake May doesn't show out in the playoffs, which we're expecting, I think that's a problem. My Super Bowl favorite for next year is the Los Angeles Rams. I think it's a crash course with them in Seattle for the NFC title game again. I think the Seahawks play sustainable football where they can replicate what they did this year. But I just think the Rams are going to do it. So when I look at the top 10, I don't think much is going to change except order. I think there's going to be some movement. Some teams a little better than they were last year. Some teams maybe regressing partially. I don't think anybody's going to surprise us next year. Like the surprise team like the Bears this year kind of thing. I don't think there's going to be much of that. I'm not going to be like the Ravens, the Steelers. I mean, the Lions, I'm kind of out on the Lions, bro.
I think that would be close too.
Yeah, I'm not going to put them in the top 10 and make them a legitimate contender.
Yeah,
and the Buccaneers, it's like, I mean, this would have been their year. You saw the injuries. They're not getting younger.
No.
Yeah.
Mike Evans is older. Chris Godwin's older and very.
He's free agent now too.
Right. Yeah. So what are you doing there? I'm looking at the top 10. And if I'm ranking these teams, I'm keeping a lot of the top 5 the same, maybe moving a spot here and there. I think it's a crash course, collision course for the Rams and the Seahawks in the NFC title game. But I think the outcome is going to be a little bit different. I think it's going to be the Rams. I think they're going to make an acquisition or two that's really going to just, set them over the top. I'm going to pull the Patriots back. I'm going to pull the Broncos up. I'm going to put the 49ers in contention. So 3 teams out of the NFC West again. The Bills, I don't know. What are they going to do in free agency? The Bears? I don't look. Caleb Williams played great, and that's working. I just don't trust the Bears as an organization.
I was about to say, I think the Bears are going to be very serious next year because he's got a whole nother year in that system, and we saw what he was able to do just in his. And I'm no Caleb Williams guy, but what he was able to do just in his first year in that system, now he's got a whole nother offseason, more confidence. But to your point, all those miracle comeback games, those normally turn the opposite way the following season.
Or less of them, right? They won't get all of them.
Right.
Yeah, I think they had 18.
They had a bunch.
Yeah, it's like 18.
It's crazy. So they have to clearly be better in the way that they open up games. Caleb has to play better early because this Superman hero stuff at the end of games, it doesn't go like that season after season in the league. So that's a great point. But I think the Bears are going to be very dangerous for sure.
I beg to differ on that, but I'm not going to talk about the Bears.
I know you do.
Obviously, mad about the cheese grater, bro.
Yeah, right. Obviously, Seattle's up there. They've got some. They can probably maybe get another weapon at receiver. Maybe they might want to pick up another running back because who knows how Charbonnet is, how ready he'll be, and if he's going to come back, or if he's going to be the same guy. Because also Kenneth Walker III, I believe, is a free agent now, and he's about
to get paid.
Right,
they want to run that back. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they might not be able to pay him though. So if they can't, guess what they should do?
They're not going to get that boy from Notre Dame.
No, they should get the other boy from Notre Dame who will be available in the 2nd or 3rd round, Jadarian Price. They should get that boy from Notre Dame.
They're going to pay Kenneth Walker, the MVP.
I'm just saying.
The Super Bowl.
I'm just saying.
They may not give him all the years he wants, but they'll give him enough
3 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I see them giving him 3 years.
Edward on some snitching. My man probably
check my phone.
I'm gonna send screenshots. I'm gonna send screenshots. Don't ever call me a snitch. Wild dude. But no, the Rams are gonna be very good. As you said, Sneed, definitely think the Rams are gonna be good. The Patriots, very concerned about them because now we are going to see, like we said, what they can do going through what looks to be a nightmare schedule. The Broncos could be very good, providing Bo Nix is, improving, right? He's got to keep improving. He can't just be the same guy. Buffalo, that's going to be really interesting. Clearly, they need to get Josh Allen another receiver, and we'll see, if the defense can step the game up. But now he's got his guy, right? He's got the coach in Joe Brady. He's the head coach now, and clearly they have a rapport, being his former OC. So we'll see how that goes. The 49ers, I like that. They have cap space. They should be healthy next year because think about what the 49ers would have been if they were healthy this year. Who knows if they're not in the Super Bowl, right? The Texans, that defense is vicious. CJ Stroud, I don't know, man.
I don't know what you do about this.
It's like he's getting worse.
His rookie season was magic.
Magic.
Everything was
Everyone
hitting.
was like, Ohio State finally got one. Yeah. No, I'm not trying to be funny, but you know,
I get what you're.
Quarterback.
Yeah, right.
We saw CJ Stroud, and it's like, okay, that's the one, you know.
And then he regressed in this year 2, and then year 3 was worse.
Yeah. So they got to figure that out. But they also need to give him more weapons. I think they need another running back.
Nick Chubb, I think it's just too much.
Yeah, it's over for Chubb. He's had a heck of a year. But I mean, how many times has he ripped up his knee? 3 or 4?
I don't understand what's in there at this point. Metal shards? Like, what are we doing, bro?
Yeah. But he still keeps coming back. So shout out to him. Because he wants to keep getting money. The Chiefs have a lot of money. I think they've got like $42 or $45 million.
And they will retool.
Actually, they're over. They don't have a lot of money.
I'm about to say they can't be with a lot of money. They're like top 5 and bottom out.
They just realized that Pat Mahomes is mortal.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, maybe we should
put weapons around the best player in the league. Yeah.
Maybe they needed the wake-up call. I mean, I said this about Jaden Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
What the Commanders did to him this year. I mean, that's a fireable offense from Dan Quinn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mishandling your franchise, basically, right?
After just being in coach of the year prior.
Pops gave you the keys to the Lambo and you totaled it going out of the driveway, going 80 miles an hour.
Right. Well, that's what I was thinking. New England has 42 million cap space. The Chiefs are 55 million over the cap. So
ouch.
They're gonna have to cut some people, and then we're gonna see how creative the GM is in terms of how they manage that money.
And what are those positions where they've overpaid?
Chris Jones is getting paid. Travis
deserves that.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you're drafting the guys to replace those guys, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
they've been doing a good job for that.
You may even have to cut players that are actually good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And serviceable just because of the pay.
Why is Kelsey still there?
This is crazy, bro.
Just retire. I mean, obviously he's not a
bro. When he was playing last year, it was like Gronk in Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
It really did have that vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Somebody compared him to a surfboard with legs or something.
A surfboard with legs.
That's crazy. That's crazy. A surfboard with legs. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's definitely going to be. It's man. I can't wait for football to come back. I know football just ended. I can't wait for the NFL. I can't wait for college.
Oh, man, you just need a good NBA playoff push.
For sure.
Yeah, that's
and honestly, hey, we got a great one last year. Let's, here's to another one this year. So absolutely, that'll keep it going. And then you only got like about a month and a half until football really ramps up again.
Hey man, Celtics probably gonna go farther than the Lakers. Let's keep it real, dog. No, Transformer, come back.
Man, what he doesn't realize is that the Lakers are in the West. Lakers are in the West. That's the problem.
Yo, my bad, Transformer. My bad.
Yeah.
We're gonna don't tell nobody, bro. We're gonna send you guys Jared Allen in the offseason.
Yeah, and they're gonna send you LeBron.
Bruh.
Okay.
Look, he came right back.
I'm back.
He's like, I like that one.
I like that. Yeah. I'll take Jared Allen. Yeah. What you want? You on Dalton Connect? I thought Dalton Connect.
Gene Beasley said Chiefs offense will be at Super Bowl level because Eric is back. All right, man.
Hey, I don't know about all that. But
is it confirmed? Did Eric B&B sign?
Yeah, they brought him back. They hired him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He's the OC again. What I think is interesting though, here's my bias coming again. I heard a lot of reports saying Chiefs are at number 9 that they would probably draft Jeremiah Love. Which I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. But
when they did have elite run game, and the pass catching, they did damage, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He could play that Shady McCoy role in Andy Reid offense.
Yeah, but you forget the Kareem Hunt years.
Yes.
Or that.
Bro, Kareem Hunt was when he was the workhorse.
Mm-hmm.
He was averaging 5.5 a carry. He was 9-10 targets out of the backfield for 60, 70 yards.
Yes.
He was getting the goal line touches. Pat had the dynamics, right? It was like spreading it out, getting players in space. I mean, they were torching the Patriots.
They were, yeah.
Just killing them in those years.
Patrick Mahomes with a run game is a different dude.
Yeah.
He sure is.
That's one player you don't want to have a run game. Because you got to think he's been most of the run game this whole year.
Yeah.
He was the leading rusher at some points of the season of his team. The leading rusher.
Well, you know how that ends. That ends
like
a
1,000-yard receiver. I mean,
Drake May was the leading rusher in the Super Bowl for the Patriots.
Yeah. See how that turned out. That only works for like Josh Allen.
And
he
Lamar,
can be like the leading rusher. Lamar. Like that works. But Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man.
All right. Y'all want to take any calls on this, or we want to go straight to the final topic, and then we'll take a couple.
What's our last football topic? Yeah, sure. We'll take two.
Football topic. Yeah.
Well, of the day.
Okay.
We'll take something.
No, definitely.
They got sad also.
We got pre-draft workouts. We got the draft coming up. There's not.
Oh, man, I will find a
man. Bruce is gonna pull up the combine workouts. He's gonna be like, "Man, we got to talk football today."
Yes. I will find stupid reasons to make football topics.
Facts.
Dumb reasons. Cheerleader got caught behind the stands with whatever.
Right.
We're gonna make it about the Rams. It happened in Dallas, but the Rams look good right now. You see what they do.
but you know what? Real talk. I mean, Jerry Jones will say and do something stupid.
Very.
I quote me right now. He'll say something about Micah Parsons at some point in the offseason.
Guarantee it. I'll take that bet.
He's the type of dude that'll bring up his ex for no damn reason.
Jerry Jones understands the value of attention. That's his currency.
And you've been watching that documentary too damn much.
No, he understands that. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm saying that's how he is.
Yeah.
That's what he's about. All right, well.
We got a Bills head coach, right?
Yeah.
They announced him or introduced him or whatever. Yeah.
Joe Brady.
All right, well, we'll go straight to this final topic here and Transformer. That's you, brother.
Question: who's still available? Was it Arizona and the Raiders?
No, the Raiders hired Clint Kubiak.
Okay,
man, we got a bum, bro.
Who got Arizona? No, well, it's gonna be interesting.
Who did Cleveland get?
Coach. Cleveland got Todd Monken.
That's right. So I think like Arizona's still the only team without a head coach.
They're just gonna hire some retread.
I think they hired one.
A nobody?
I thought they hired one. Let me see. I thought because they got rid of Jonathan Gannon. I thought they hired a coach. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't think they have. Because I think they wait on the Kyler Murray situation to fizzle out.
That one's easy.
Just cut him and get rid of it.
What are we doing, bro?
I know they got a new head coach.
I don't think I never saw a report.
It's Mike LaFleur.
Duh.
Yeah, I don't know how I forgot that. Yo,
yeah, it's my coach's brother. Shit, I don't know how I forgot about it.
Yeah, there you go.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, weren't there people calling for LaFleur's job in Green Bay?
No, but this is Mike LaFleur, not
Matt. I know, but weren't they though?
Calling for Matt? Yeah.
There's some stupid people.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy, bro. People say like anyways.
And freaking guess who the OC is in Arizona? Nathaniel Hackett. How the hell did he get another job?
I remember that.
He's bad. How did he get another job?
Who was the defensive coordinator of the Cowboys last year?
Eberflus.
He got fired. Yeah.
The worst. Like the best example of incompetence. His team gave up 20 points or more every game this year.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
you remember how bad the Bengals defense was all year?
Yeah.
They gave up like 16 or 18 once or twice during the year. The Cowboys were worse.
Right.
Just elite terrible.
But we're just going to send Micah Parsons to Green Bay because
torn ACL and all.
And look at the payroll on that side of the ball. It is nuts in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know.
No complaints here.
Right. All right, Transfer.
All right, y'all.
man. Yeah.
So, LeBron Ramon James Sr. 21 years. 21 years. All NBA streak is officially coming to an end. This will probably never be broken. Why? I highly doubt we see many players at all play 20 years in today's injection in the NBA, especially with the new rule changes that you have to be have to play 65 games in order to be eligible for the award. And the way this NBA is playing, I highly doubt that anybody's going to last 65 straight games.
Transformer.
Huh?
What if they change it to 60 or 55?
Then I don't know, because that'll be tough. Because now you got to go backtrack all the awards that you gave up on.
I'm telling you, they'll do it.
That'll
bro.
cause
The
some
NBA is
controversy
stupid like that. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. I mean, it would. But LeBron Ramon James Sr. Will miss out on the All-NBA team for the first time since his rookie season, snapping a streak of 21 straight years with the Lakers superstar on an All-NBA team. James will miss his 18th game, which was last night to Tuesday night game against the San Antonio Spurs, as the 41-year-old will not play in the back-to-back due to the left foot arthritis. The 18th absence for James, who didn't make the season debut on November 18th, means he cannot reach the NBA 65-game minimum for awards for all NBA considerations. LeBron James, at this current juncture, is averaging 21.8 points, 6.9 assists, 5.7 rebounds. His regular absences in his 23rd season will prevent even a strong second half of the season from getting him into the conversation. 21 years.
It's crazy.
Straight.
Yeah.
All NBA. Now, we could take the last one out. You know, you can be a little controversy on the last, but 20 straight all NBA selections. Will that ever be done, guys?
No.
That's an easy answer.
Easy answer.
Easy answer.
Yeah, for sure.
That alone, and this is not about to be no GOAT debate. This ain't one of those. This is one of those. God damn.
Yeah.
It took you to your 21st straight season, but in your 23rd year for you to finally miss an all NBA is just unbelievable.
That's the right word, Transformer. Unbelievable is the
It's
right
unbelievable. It truly is. Guys, young disciple, where you at, bro? This is your moment. Come forth, young disciple.
It would only be his moment if I was saying something he didn't like, but I'm
Bruce,
agreement.
21 straight years makes LeBron a GOAT. Tell me why not. I got to get young disciple in here, man. This is his moment. This is our moment. We're doing it. We're doing it.
No, it doesn't make him a GOAT, but it is clearly something we obviously have never seen and will never see again. It's just a phenomenal accomplishment, a testament to, you know, what he does, his training, his discipline, his diligence in eating, in working, in all the things that it takes. You know, his routine. You know, the cold tubs, the hot tubs, not hot tubs, but you know what I'm saying, like the cold tubs and the hot and the massages and everything that it takes to be able to just, not even just the play itself, but to be able to last and play enough games every season for that to happen just takes so much. And so, okay, cool. Not just that, but then like it was a different era and it was more physical. So it was harder to stay dominant that long. But you look at Kareem, I think he averaged like 14 points a game in his last season, like year 20, right? Yeah. So you saw it going down from like 22, 17, 14. And it just wasn't, now it didn't help that he was trying to run with Showtime. That wasn't going to help him old, right?
Getting exhausted out there.
Right. LeBron has the benefit. He can kind of slow things down. They can play in the half court. But regardless, to play in the modern NBA at this age, when you've been in the league longer than you weren't, like, that's kind of crazy. So, we will never see that again. It is an absolutely impressive thing. And it is a streak that's one of those things you kind of got to hold up because no one is going to do that.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, let alone you talked about Kareem, like the end of his season. I go back and I mean the end of his career, and you go back and you look at like the Kobe's and the Vince Carters and the Dirk Nowitzki's, and you're like, damn, man, that last season, you're like, oh man, just sayonara, you know what I mean? Like great career, you're giving him props.
Right.
Here, you looking at this man, he's in year 23.
Yeah.
And he's yet to not average 20 points a game at all in his career.
Yeah, okay.
At all.
Right.
Never averaged less than 20.9 points per game. That was his rookie season.
Right.
He is yet to break that threshold. That's crazy.
No, it is.
That's crazy. That's insane. It truly is, man. It's a mark of what the effort that you have to, like, the effort to do that is, and it's not like, you know, he's doing it taking a lot of shots. I mean, as far as his last 3 seasons compared to most of his career, he's taking the least amount of shots.
Right.
16,
I mean, if you look at it, Kevin Garnett in his final season averaged 3.2 points per game. You know what I'm saying? It's just like played 38 games and averaged 3.2. And that, you know, and he's an all-timer. And I don't bring that up to try and say he's better than LeBron. I bring it up to say we've seen a lot of all-time greats who played a long time, but at the end, it was just like, you know,
like
hanging on, right?
Time.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it was time. Steve Nash was out here tearing his back, picking up bags.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
He was a Laker at this juncture of his career.
It was bad. Transformer.
The man tore his back picking up bags
in the middle of the year.
Crazy.
Like we didn't see him again, bro. It was like game 50.
When he said, yo, it's a wrap.
LeBron is out here, 41 years old, windmilling.
Yeah.
Windmilling. Now, I'm not finna speculate on anything else, but come on, man.
I wasn't thinking about that, to be honest. I wasn't.
The man is windmilling. Like, come on, dog. Like, so chat, man, this was our moment. Young Disciple, this is your moment. This is your segment.
Why you out here trying to cause problems, man?
Because I want to show Young Disciple that we appreciate him as well for being a loyal viewer of the channel, one. And that, well, I know I do because I say it a lot. I like LeBron. I enjoy LeBron. I don't enjoy the antics and off the field. So it's kind of weird. I be cursing his ass out a lot, especially the walking up and down the court and the arguing with the ref doing the Luka thing. He'd be pissing me off I'm like, God damn it, LeBron, get down the court. What are you doing? Right? But you know, I respect, you know what he's done in the game and his status of his career, man. 21 straight All-NBAs is just. It sounds stupid. It sounds Wilt Chamberlain-ish.
Right.
Yes.
It sounds like that. Like something that you like, okay, nobody. Like that's not going to be chased down. 50 points per game is never going to be averaged again.
You know what LeBron has done a really good job of his whole career is taking his performances like seriously. Like LeBron has always been as like the best he could be in terms of preparedness for the season. Like he doesn't come in out of shape. He never had to play into shape like Shaq did. You know, he always seemed like he was physically prepared until recently. Like, which, you know, you're looking at these last couple years and it's kind of an anomaly. But I don't look at him right now and evaluate his career. You know, I'm looking at everything before this, right? So like his career, he clearly wanted to be the best all the time. He went into every season wanting to be the best player in the NBA. And, you know, I've been critical of him when I evaluate his game. It took him a long time to really master his jump shot. There's some years where it was not reliable, but then like he started kind of figuring out who he was and he excelled. Like the Miami years, becoming very efficient. You know, he taking defense seriously. We watched the evolution of him as a player reach a peak that was like all-time peak, like one of the best we've ever seen peaks for several seasons. And he maintained that for like several years because he took it very seriously. And then he, even in the Lakers, like 18, 19, you know, going into 20, was still legitimately All-NBA.
Yeah.
Like, people don't have that version of LeBron at any point in their career where that, so I mean, he was amazing when he was a full-time player, and I mean that, when he was a full-time player playing both sides of the ball all the time, he was physically one of the best players the game has ever seen. You mentioned Wilt Chamberlain. LeBron was like that. Like, in terms of physically dominating the game with the speed in transition. I don't know what the hell you're supposed to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I always talk about 2018, Bron, that playoff run.
Oh,
absurd.
That was insane.
And it kind of started happening in 17. And he was, I mean, just otherworldly for several years. So I've been blessed. I've gotten to watch him play in person, MJ, Hakeem, David Robinson. I got to see some amazing players. LeBron played at a different speed for a long time than everybody else. And the crazy thing about Bron was, imagine being the fastest player on the court and one of the biggest players on the court.
And that strongest player on the court.
And so you were all of that in one
at
the same time. He was amazing.
The one thing Skip Bayless will always say, man, the man's like a locomotive just running through the lane. Like, okay, what are you going to do? Foul? Sometimes he's taking you to the rim. He's taking you to the rim.
And by the way, when they officiated him at certain times in his career,
he
got the Shaq treatment. Sometimes they didn't call fouls, and he was just getting pushed in the paint.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like they didn't call none of that slap arm stuff. They're like, man, you too strong. They got to do something.
There's video footage in the playoffs, LeBron dunking it over and Kevin Garnett just pushing him, and LeBron dunking it anyway. He didn't even make a play on the ball. LeBron was too high.
Yeah.
This is what, 08? So Kevin Garnett was, the athleticism was minimized, right? So LeBron jumped over him and Garnett just pushed him, and LeBron still finished. It didn't matter.
Yeah, that's so funny. Every time I see that, I'm like, KG should have just took him out the air.
Just grabbed him.
Took him out the air. I wouldn't
just choke slam him,
Jordan rules.
Jordan rules.
My dude, Jamie.
Bill Lambier.
Palm in the chest. Bow.
Bill Lambier.
Don't let him finish that.
Take him out the air.
No regard for human.
I think Gloria was in the stands at that point, so she may have had something to do about that.
The thing is so different is that KG can't really do that. They the same size.
So
I can see if you smaller than me, I can take you out the air. Have you ever seen LeBron play in person, Bruce?
No, not live. No.
That man is big.
It's different.
That's big dude running a 4.4 coming up the floor.
Yeah, he's like Karl Malone. But
I'm not trying to get in the way of that.
No, but if KG, like at that point, KG wasn't frail. I mean, he wasn't Diesel, but he was.
By the way, for a bulk majority of LeBron's career, only recently I saw him. He plays a little dirty now because he's like the old guy. He's a little slower.
You got to get the savvy
little trips and stuff like that. Yeah, a little push. Bro, LeBron for most of his career played really clean basketball, bro. He was not a hack. He wasn't doing flagrants. Now, he did start flopping in like the Miami years and stuff like that, but he played clean basketball, man. He was not a hack. He played solid, fundamentally good defense. He moved his feet. I know he wasn't the fastest laterally. He had a hard time with the smaller guards, but he was a clean player. He was really good, man. He was really, really good.
Okay, I had to look it up because I was about to say I can't even recall him ever being fouled out. But in 23 seasons,
he didn't really get techs.
6 times.
He really didn't get flagrants. Like, he was a clean player, man. He was not like that.
Foul out games, that's rare. That's as of 2017. So I guess they stopped tracking after 2017 for some odd reason. He had fouled
wasn't
out
a hack
6 times.
And he played defense.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many techs does LeBron have?
He got some more recently. Yeah.
I'm sure he got away with not getting a lot of ones.
Bro, by the way,
the
way they officiate him now, he should probably have 5 offensive fouls in the first half of every game. That shit is crazy. He's just bowling ball through the paint every damn time down the court.
Yeah. It was crazy. I mean, it's crazy. Like Zion was not like a shocker of like athleticism because we just saw LeBron for like 15 straight years prior to Zion. Just fly through the paint. Like the man's like 240, 250, right? Like nobody that size should be able to keep it up for 23 seasons. You know what I mean? So, and the fact that like, you know, I know Bruce, this is one of your staple points, but he doesn't work on his game. But like for him, it's like, shit, if it ain't broke, I ain't got to fix it. Like, no, it's been consistently great for this long. What the hell I need to work on? But I get your point though. Like, you know, you want to work and refine and, you know, fine tool your game. I think that was the second stint in Cleveland version. Like where everything was just in one package, jump shot, power, speed, passing ability, IQ, peak LeBron. Like to me, and I respect the Miami argument, but that second stint in Cleveland, nobody could do nothing to him.
That version of LeBron would have beat the Spurs in 07.
Oh, absolutely. But tell me
with how good that Cavs defense was, that version of LeBron would have beat the Spurs in 07. It would have beat the Celtics in 8. It would have beat the Magic in 9. It would have beat all those teams. That's the only thing that was missing from those Cavs teams. Those Cavs teams were defensively dominant.
Yeah. I don't know if they beat the Celtics in 08 because look, like LeBron was
the 08 Celtics that won 7 games with the Hawks in round 1.
It happens. It happens. And then they smacked around the Lakers in the final.
I get it.
Zaza Pachulia, bro. Zaza Pachulia.
Is that what we doing? No.
Al Horford and Zaza Pachulia.
Time out. You ain't finna just slide that.
No. It wasn't about sliding it in. The reason I said that.
Thank y'all for tuning into the Format Podcast, man. The Transformers out of here. That's crazy work. Oh my God.
Come on. I caught that quickly. Pause. I did.
No, you did not.
No, come on.
Sneed, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Old man River.
Yo, y'all are ridiculous, man.
Jesus Christ.
No, I say this. The reason I brought that up, Transformer, is because I say that it happens, right? Clearly, the Hawks were one of the inferior teams, but when we got to the team that was the best in the West, clearly, and with the best player in the league, we took care of them, right? So I say it happens. You're gonna have some tough series. It happens.
We had to get power right. You know, once we got power right,
sure. Yes.
Yeah, we had to get power right.
Yeah, no doubt.
He had the LeBron James feel. The 07 LeBron, like, you know, he's just early. It's like, we got to get that. It's the extra step for you that we need. And LeBron, and for us, like, we saw that.
Hold on, VC. I'm not disrespecting Joe. Joe was the best player on the team. But after Joe Johnson, it was Zaza Pachulia. it was Al Horford.
On that team?
Zaza, bro.
No, I'm thinking about Al Horford. Anyway,
Al Horford was on that team.
Josh Smith. Like, nice players, bro, but that ain't it.
But what I'm saying is that happens, though. That happens.
Okay.
I think sometimes you need to go through the fire to get where you got to get.
I think you get, like, I mean, it's a combination of, like, okay, matchups.
That wasn't the same Mike Bibby.
No. Mike Bibby ain't been the same since Sacramento.
I mean,
Sacramento was his years. Yeah. Don't nobody calculate Mike Bibby years after Sacramento.
Yeah, that's wild.
Nobody's tracking those years.
That's wild.
Queens or nothing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? The Queens ain't been shit since that whole Weber situation. Like, no.
When Vlade Divac had a song after him from Shaq. Nobody knows your name.
Wow.
Yo, but the 08 series with the Celtics and the Cavs, Bron sucked for 5 games straight. Like, trash.
Yeah, well, you know.
Trash.
Just wish we could have got that.
I prefer to think that great defense had something to do with it.
I'll give them credit, absolutely, but any version of the second stint Cleveland, Bron, is not playing like that for 5 games.
Coach T, don't do that. Bynum wasn't there.
Do
we can say the same thing. Hey, Perk wasn't there in 2010. What are you saying?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'll just say Paul Gasol just wasn't ready. Yeah.
I'm talking about Coach T. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Just wish we had the second stint of Cavs in LA. Now get your title. I would love for Cleveland to still have their title. But after that, he should have said, Cleveland, you got yours. I'm going to LA.
Hold up. How about Kelly?
2 years.
How about Kelly Olynyk, bro? The straight up goon ripping Kevin Love's shoulder out of his socket in the first round of that playoff run back in 15. They're like, yo, get the white dude with the long hair, take him, put him over there, chase that guy down, and just rip his arm out. Make sure it's the right arm, because that's the one he shoots with. Kelly Olynyk, bro.
But chat, man, with the streak being over, I guess we're getting into the end of LeBron James' career. What is
and we'll see
LeBron's
him in Cleveland next year, and then
oh Lord. What is LeBron's
bro? I ain't coming back, bro.
And it is more of a young disciple question. This is a serious question. Which version of LeBron was the peak LeBron? That's for the chat. I mean, I know you guys' answer.
I think most of the chat will probably say the Heat LeBron.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
That's the more high flying one.
That LeBron,
like when it comes to polish, like you ever shine some shoes? You ever shine a good pair of dress shoes, and you got that? You know what I'm saying? You got your rag, and you got your grease going. And you're like, and but you look at it, you're like, oh, that looks good. But when you turn it to the side, that light hits it, and you're like, oh no, I'm missing that spot. That Cleveland version of LeBron. That joint was just glossed. You turn it either way in that light, boy, you got to put shades on to look at the man dress shoes.
I remember games, Transformer. I remember games where LeBron was basically doing whatever he wanted to any opponent, so he would get like 13 assists by the third quarter
and just tear you up.
And then he'd like, you know what? I'm just gonna hit the next 10 shots, and he would do that stuff all season long in 18.
Dude, what was this like? It was against Toronto. The man shot nothing but fadeaways
and was averaging like 38
said,
on fadeaways.
Y'all can't do nothing with me.
He was scoring.
Give me a year, young disciple. Give me a year. But 2013, because 2013.
No, he said 2018 he was unstoppable. He said 2013 he was most dominant.
Got it. Okay, I got you. Yeah, 2013 dominant, 2018. I like that. Because like Miami and Wade shouldn't even been in the same sentence. Those fast breaks, it's like you cancel Christmas. I mean, when they played my Lakers, bro, I used to hate LeBron so much. He would give Kobe and my Lakers the business every time.
LeBron did it in Cleveland too. He cooked Kobe in Cleveland too.
Like, yo, Bron, like, I get it, man, but damn. I think what he's like 15 and what's his record? It's like 8.
Remember the Christmas games?
I will say this. Y'all got to go back and I think StatMuse actually has this stuff. Go back and look at the numbers when they guarded each other head to head. And I'm going to just leave it there. Because LeBron loved to point to all that. So I'm going to just say.
I mean, well, that's for them. That's not for me. But still, he gave my Lakers. I'm not just Kobe. He gave my Lakers the business. The man palmed the ball out the corner and just threw the pass right down the middle of the lane.
Mm-hmm.
I felt so disrespected as a Laker fan, bro. I wanted to shoot that man. It was just rude. Like, why? Why are you doing that? I mean, y'all up 20. Like, why are you just looking in the corner and like he just Matt Stafford that mug and it was a dime right in the paint. Like, calm down, man. Was it Christmas 09?
Yeah.
Was that Christmas? Was that the Christmas game? Yeah, bro.
That was a blowout. I remember that. Cavs were wearing the wine and gold joints. Yep.
Why? What are you doing? But I had to respect the dude. Dude was crazy.
That year of LeBron won MVP 09.
Crazy.
Right? He won it in 09? Yeah.
Yes.
MVP?
Yeah.
No, Kobe won it the previous year. Yeah, Kobe was 08. So yeah, LeBron was 09.
LeBron 09.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Whoo, boy. 08, 09, 010. Okay.
Mike Brown was the head coach.
Yeah.
Boobie Gibson knocking down 43% from 3.
Huh.
Hanging out with Keisha and them.
Against Toronto, y'all hear yourselves. What's that in regards to? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Damn, I remember Shaq on the Cavs. It was terrible.
Good and terrible.
Every time he ran up the floor, he pulled his calf, bro. He just run
it
one
wasn't
time.
terrible as Shaq on the Celtics. That was worse.
Was
what
it
about
worse?
Shaq on Phoenix?
That's kind of how. No, hold on a second, bro. He got elected to an All-Star game.
Shaq was at the very end with the Celtics. That was the end.
I thought it was Phoenix.
Shaq, Rasheed.
No,
Walker.
Phoenix was before Cleveland.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was bad.
But everybody
Shaq
thinks that Shaq like had this long, fruitful career.
Nah,
bro, he left a lot out there, bro.
Yeah, like he was still doing some work in Phoenix, but after that, it got real bad.
But Kobe
because
told him that.
I think the opposite of him and LeBron. Like, I don't think he took himself seriously at that point.
Imagine,
like he was talking about, he's like, we're gonna win a ring for the king, and I'm like, what, an onion ring, bro? Like, you clowning out here, bro? He's like a joke.
Well, at that point, he had won with, other than Penny Hardaway, he won with Kobe, then he won with D Wade. So I'm sure he's thinking, all right, I'm gonna come here and we're gonna get one more. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and let's get your thoughts on the streak being over. Let's make them quick, and then we will get out of here. All right, 3 minutes or less. 3 minutes or less.
Transformer, do you think LeBron should have won second team All-NBA last year or third?
Third.
They gave him second.
They gave him second?
Yeah.
Who was third?
Like J-Dub, Cade Cunningham.
Because J-Dub made first team defense, right?
Did he make first team defense?
I thought he did.
No, I think second.
Not sure.
Oh, that was first team.
Well, like Jalen Johnson and stuff like that.
What's good?
Maintaining, brother.
Yes, sir, man. I'm gonna try to keep it brief. LeBron James, you know what, man? I ain't got to kick his back in today. 23 years in the league, 21 years making All-NBA team.
Right.
That's definitely impressive. We ain't gonna see it again.
Nope.
Now, like I was putting in the comments. Now, I'm more impressed with Mike having like only one second team and everything all first team. And then you look at Kobe, how they did their streaks of not only first team, but you also got first team all defensive. Also with the best, peak like era of LeBron. I'm gonna always give it to that Miami. You know what I mean?
I think so
just
too.
the way, man, the way that man played defense, bro. I mean,
he was strap up.
And listen, man, you seen flashes of it during the MVP years in Cleveland. Like listen, bro, you trying to run for a layup or dunk when you got LeBron James 6'8", 250 coming at you, bro.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing about it.
Crazy.
The best thing LeBron James did, is like even when we have these debates on y'all, whether it's y'all, man down sports, whatever, it's hard to describe what was the best part, like playing wise. But what LeBron James, the best thing he did for his career was keeping his body intact. I'm not gonna go in on the allegations. We don't know that's true. I hope it isn't for his sake. But man, all them $1 million investments, man, being able to do that. Now we're finally seeing it slow down. Any of this stuff, I don't think anybody's going to try to repeat it. I think people are going to be like, hey man, maybe they'll take the Michael to Kobe route. Hey man, I'm here to get my rings, and get gone, man. I don't know if anybody's gonna play as long as LeBron did.
I can't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, and then also because in order to get All NBA, you have to play 65 games. Sean, I don't think a lot of players are playing that many years consistently, 65 games, the way it's going down, man.
But see, the way that gets me with these players, I'm like, man, 65 games, bro. You get paid to play basketball.
Millions, plenty of millions.
Right.
Like, what's Jason Tatum get paid? 70 million?
Yeah, man.
The next one gonna be 75. Wemby 80.
And by the time Cooper Flag tried to get off his rookie deal, what's that going to be around 28? And we're going to be looking at
about $100 million.
Yeah.
We're going to see a 9-figure player here in the next 5 years.
Yeah,
a 9-figure player.
And they only play like 60 games a year. So they're making more money per game without even playing.
You know, guys, remember the Oprah interview where Mike and Charles Barkley was there saying how you paying them off their potential. All you really got to do is be good in high school, all the AAU circuits. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got your name up, we got podcasts, we got all these ways to get
VC, what has Zion accomplished?
Hey, I thought we were gonna see more out of him and Ja Morant.
What has Ja accomplished? Like they both made $200 million already. What have they accomplished?
Shoot, Ja he got one of the hottest shoes. Yeah, he got the hottest shoe in the amongst the hoop community, right?
His shoe hotter than his game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, man's shoes is making more noise than his game is. Like, you're great.
Hey man, it's 2026, man. When I had these conversations with my friend, they tell me, "Hey man, I'm yelling at the cloud. I'm Mr. Get off my phone." Hey man. Chill, man. Hey man, good show so far, man. Y'all keep it rolling, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you for the call, man. Good call from DC. What's up with Blue, man?
You hear him, man? I'm tired of whistling, bro. I ran out of whistles. Like, golly, I'm gonna put a damn noise collar on her ass, like a shot collar, not a shot collar, but a noise collar.
Yeah.
Every time she snore, I'm gonna hit it and just scare the shit out of her. Yeah, wake your ass up. Tired of hearing this.
All right.
Young disciple, man, I can't take Spider out of it, man.
What's up, Sean?
Spider plays defense every possession.
Hey, what's up, bro?
An average 30 a game.
What's going on, Sean?
How you guys doing?
What up, Sean? What's happening, Brody?
Man, last night, ironically, man, I saw JJ put his pockets, just like the way they criticized Darvin Ham, man, by the way his coaching. As far as the whole streak thing, it's been way overdue. Come on, he has not taken the All-Star game seriously. To be honest with you, the way he was playing in the last few All-Star games, it was absolutely atrocious. So yeah, it's way overdue. He's way overdue.
All-Star or All-NBA?
No, not the All-Star, bro. All-NBA.
I know that. I know about the All-NBA. The streak ended by there, but he should have never been an All-Star this year. He should allow a younger player to be a part of the All-Star game. I don't know why you still want to play. Because if we saw the last time we saw you play, he didn't even play like he didn't give a damn. No effort, no energy. He just there because he just want to get paid. I'm like, bro, how much more pay you want to get? Just allow a younger guy to play. How long?
He just built that house in LA that they're building. It's like $100 million.
Yo. Yeah, so
he needs at least 3 more years to pay that off.
Bro, how can someone can pay $100 million while you shooting bricks? Make excuses and let your son to feel like he's part of a Make-A-Wish Foundation dream. But how much more can you want?
Oh boy.
You do know he's one of the league leaders since he's turned 41 years old, but never mind.
What's Bron averaging this year? Like 21 a game? 22 maybe?
21.96.
All I'm saying is that I hope he's clean. If not, put Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame. Put Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame. That's all I gotta say. But that's about it, guys.
All right, Sean.
I appreciate the call, brother.
No problem. Peace.
All right, Sean. Coach T, I saw you. Call right back, man. Call right back.
Brown off that goat milk, bro. Chill out, man.
Goat milk.
Get off that goat milk. That deer antler spray, the same stuff that Ray Lewis was on.
Hey.
Whoa. As long as it's not the Michael Irvin, I guess we're fine.
Ooh-wee.
Feels like Michael Irvin, Braun averaging 40 this year.
And if he's off that Michael Irvin, we might not see him for a while, bro. He won't be at the next game.
What's the matter with you, man?
Oh man, Michael Irvin is a national treasure, man. Y'all better recognize.
Yeah,
bro. You know how they got strains and they give them like nicknames? They should nickname a strain off of Michael Irving.
You know what? Knowing Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg, they probably already got it. They probably already got it in the works, man.
Right. Coach T, you got 1 minute, man. He called while Sean was talking. I'm like, call back.
Yo.
What?
Hurry up.
Hurry up, I'm tired. You hear Bruce snoring? It's time for me to go too.
You stupid.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, so y'all haven't heard from Brucey all day, except the one comment.
I know he popped in and
probably waiting until we freaking doing the thing, and then he
block.
Man, listen.
Bruce started blocking you, bro.
We are not doing that anymore.
So you either call now or not at all.
Hold up, young disciple. The only idiot is Paul George, who apparently didn't know that. We all know that. Yeah. He's the only one who didn't know that.
Yeah, no, great point.
I don't know who you call an idiot. That's over there.
Yeah, that joker got issues. Real.
Calling anybody an idiot, send it to him, bro.
All right, so that's it, man. Y'all have a great one. Appreciate you being here. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, and we out. Peace.